All right, gamers. The squad is back, and we're casting a game. That's John, if you just heard him. Seth is also in here somewhere, I think. All right, Seth is also here, and we're already in draft. Seth, you're my analyst. Break it down, brother. They're doing banning, dude. There's already 5 things to talk about. Miracle, miracle. Oh, hold on, Seth. I didn't have you on mic, so it was actually perfect. I have to. So for some reason, Discord does this thing where, no, man, you now talk.
Do you guys want to play Chubby Bunny?
Yeah, let's do. You go do that, man. You go do that. And we
I got
have
a
the
bag
first
of
pick of the
marshmallows.
game.
I'll start.
But we have the great. Thanks, John. That's John.
Chubby
Seth is
Bunny.
also here. Thanks, John.
I am.
And we're already heading into. I am. And we're already heading into game to the wonderful tones of "Superstitious" by Nona. Seth, break it down. Yunara first
Break
pick.
it down.
Yunara first
We've
pick.
already
I mean,
seen this
over and over.
Monogatari guy. He just can't. I don't know.
He can't fucking help himself. Is what this Monogatari guy can do. He can't help himself, man. If you ever put this guy on Ezreal, he'd be E-flashing into the enemy backline.
It's so true.
And you know what? Sometimes he's on champs that works on, and then sometimes he's actually playing Ezreal and E-flashing into
3
the enemy
marshmallows,
backline.
by the way.
Thanks, John. Yeah. Yunara, so this is pretty. I mean, this is pretty straightforward. Yunara always, you always kind of go the enchanter with it, the Lulu, maybe even Milio if you're feeling a little frisky. Milio would have been really nice against the Ashe, but they pick up the Malphite, potentially Jungle. Thankfully, John is a Malphite
I like
Jungle
the flex
enthusiast.
pick there, yeah.
Yeah. And because you can't cleanse knockup, the Milio, it'll still help with like the Ashe ult and stuff, but it's just really maybe not something that you wanna go so quickly. That being said, low key, that like Lulu and shit might get pinched if you don't pick it up here. I still like Lulu, but that's because I'm a little Lulu guy.
I'm excited to see Hairwiz back on the J4. He was pulling out some big plays in that.
Oh,
first game we
Hairwiz
saw.
on the J4 is looking kind of crazy.
Ooh, and a flex pick on Small Brains. I don't know where Nico's played anymore, actually.
Mostly support. She can
Aside
go
from support, yeah.
Lauren,
What?
Seraphine.
when am I supposed to talk?
Whenever you want, man.
Okay, sorry, it's my first time.
It's all good, man. Here, let me ping everybody on Baron right now.
Yeah. Get him in here.
Baron League chat. Yeah, we got to get the team in here. All right, keep breaking it down, Seth. There's another pick,
We
man.
need numbers or else
Starts dancing.
He's going to start killing our family members.
That's true. Everyone, it's game time. Shout out to Mapogo Coalition. Mapogo Coalition.
We can't. I got to let it be known. We can't do the joke.
I know.
Banning out, dude. These guys are some Vic the Butcher meat riders. Do
Dude,
not
Vic
let
the
that guy
Butcher?
get his hands on Renekton. Do not.
All right, let it be known. Let it be known. Seth here is a huge fan of the mid laner. I forgot the mid laner's name. I'm gonna be honest.
Zima.
Zima.
Yeah.
He's a huge Zima fan. I'm a Vic the Butcher. Now, Hairwiz, we both love Hairwiz. There's like a Venn diagram going on the top side of the map. We both love Hairwiz, but it's just a little bit. But then I really like Vic the Butcher, and he really likes Zima. So there's going to be a competition this series to see which of us is a better person by which of the players we like that do better.
Zima,
pick a player?
Zima broke my heart last series.
Can I
Who are
pick
you
a
gonna
player?
pick? Yeah.
Wait, who did you guys pick?
I had
For what?
Zima, and
Who was?
Lorne here had Vic the Butcher.
Well, how do you know their names? It's just the champion name.
Oh, I'm
Because we
sorry,
looked at the packet, man. We looked at the fucking prep packet produced by
Who-
the
okay,
8
okay,
guys
what-
we have in the back room.
what
3 of
role-
which are
what
unpaid
role-
interns who you made try last week. Shut
What
up,
role-
man. Let the
What
fucking
role
adults
is-
talk.
What role is Zima?
Zima's the mid laner.
Okay, what about the other guy?
Vic the
That's
Butcher
the
is the
top
top
laner.
laner.
Okay, I'll go the other top laner.
You're gonna go against us?
You're gonna go. You're going for Mr. Boofa?
You're going for Mr.
Yeah,
Boofa?
Mr. Boof was my boy. Boof, boof, boof.
That's what Mr. Boofa fans say, so I believe him. I believe that's
I'm a
Mr.
boofa head. A boof head. A boof.
I'm a boof head. All right, Vic the
Well,
Butcher.
shout
That's
out
the
to
Olaf.
Mapogo.
That's the Vic the Butcher Olaf pup. Which honestly, I mean, I don't hate that much. It's like, who the fuck here is doing anything to the Olaf? He's not gonna get slowed by Ash. He's not gonna get stunned or CC'd by anybody. So I love that. Same with Mel. Going Mel once you see the Seraphine and the Ash is really nice because you can just W and the Seraphine can't really
I
do
feel like
anything. but
Heimerdinger is just a pain in the ass.
He's not going Heimerdinger. That's fraudulent. Mr. Boofsta is not going.
If he were in our lane, he'd build a turret 1 or 2. That's what Heimerdinger.
I think if he picked Heimer, it was troll, but.
All right, Jax ends up being the pick. Still not really sure which is going top, which is going Yungle. I don't know, man. Malphite's probably like a fine matchup. I think you can still. He can't be movement slowed, but you can still slow his like attack speed. So yeah. So I think that's fine.
Wow.
Wow. Well, that was
always happy to see Melaviv in these damn.
So true, man.
Games.
That bitch just be balling, man.
Seriously.
B word usage.
Oh yeah, remember we're not supposed to cuss on this broadcast.
Why does Discord not think that my League of Legends client exists? Oh, there it is. All right. Now, if we look closely at the stream, which is now in a little, we can see they're locking in the champs, and that is, I'm going to be honest, I was not, because nobody is in role order anymore on the client. I don't know which of them is hovering Malphite and which of them is hovering Jax, but I mean, we'll find out real soon, won't we?
Yeah. This is interesting. I don't think I've seen Zima play anything aside from those bursty assassins.
Zima.
Because he was running Akali that
played the
first
Akali?
game,
I
and then he
remember
was
the Akali.
running Ari. He had an Ari game in there.
That's true. That's true.
And then I feel like there was like a Yone or something.
Yeah, that seems very Zima-esque.
Sharima. Something Azir says.
Yeah, Azir says that.
That.
Where's the Azir, man?
Oh, he was banned. He was the first ban on the side of Mapogo. They don't let Zima have any play on these Rift games, dude.
Adadare.
Oh, John. Is Bucket John actually like very wise? Say something else wise.
Yeah. He's got a head on his shoulders. Don't let him fool you.
We never should have invaded.
Never should have invaded the jungle. Never should have invaded the jungle.
Preach.
Never invade.
Talking about the early game here, actually, one of the things that I have a little soapbox to stand on that I want to talk about is fucking a Malphite jungle low-key beats the fuck out of people. A lot of junglers are going to start a fight with Malphite because they're so used to ganking Malphite and go, I killed this guy weak. And then he will beat the fuck out of you. He literally will kill you.
Yeah.
His dueling power is very strong. So
it's messed up.
It's messed the flip up, dude.
Need to nerf that champion, I think.
Yeah.
You guys remember season 3, episode 7 of Family Guy called Lethal Weapons?
What happens in that?
Yeah, tell me what happens.
I don't remember. I'm sorry. I should have talked.
You're all right, man.
Sorry, Lauren's just kind of intimidating. He yelled at me when we played Valorant earlier.
Dude, I just asked you, what about the Family Guy episode that you just referenced? I just wanted to know what happened in the Family Guy
I don't
episode.
remember what happens. I don't remember.
Then why are you bringing it up, dude?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
On.
This is just like in that fucking Valorant match, dude. I'm serious.
No.
All right, we got 2 minutes. But I really, I think we all need some on-air experience in order to, just be able to, get used to it all.
I can hear you
shout out CLT. No, you can't. Oh, shout out CLT. Drop your points in the prediction. Drop your points in the prediction, everybody. Drop all of your channel points in the prediction. Go speculate. Go make money.
Are we on the Twitch
Watching
stream?
the episode now.
We're on the Twitch stream, LOLMidwest at twitch.tv/LOLMidwest. Shout out COT2244, he's the GOAT. But anyway, we have 90 seconds here to help us as we get into game. John and Seth, take it away.
I missed it.
He
I
talked
can't
first, so
see
he
the
lost.
prediction. Get over it. Oh wait, I can.
Classic
All on the
negotiation
casting
tactic.
team.
I won. I win the cast.
You want to start this right now, man?
Big guy. Fun
Beatbox
thump.
battle.
Pants.
Beatbox.
Beatbox battle.
I am excited. I want to see. So John, since you haven't been here for the past couple games that I've seen of Small Brain, I really like Zima, but he is so feast or famine, and I have seen him on a couple of occasions just like, I won't say entirely, but at least partially like throw a game on one bad flank and like just getting caught out by coordinated team play. It breaks my heart because I know he's deep down in there. He can do some crazy, crazy stuff. And then Vic the Butcher, like Lecce is such a fence sitter. I'm gonna come out and say it because that dude is just good. Like he's the most solid, like consistent player probably on their team. It's crazy.
Are you talking to me or Lauren?
I'm talking to you, man. I was trying to give you a rundown of.
No, I thought this was Lauren, so I wasn't listening.
I'm sorry. Should we talk about other worldly topics?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm reading the description for King's Edict in the Riftbound TCG, and I don't understand what.
And
it says
here
it does.
we go, everybody. LOLMidwest
let me
already getting into game.
KINGS.
We already have
EDICT.
We already have some stuff going on. Tango Fish, pause. We are running some deadlock games right now. Now we play through it. Same. So already some grand wisdom.
Minions have spawned.
Okay. I'm sorry. I gotta interrupt our broadcast to answer a question league adjacent. All right.
Hold on. We have actual gaming happening right now. Fitzsick is really low, and that area's going to do just enough damage to the slope from the Ash Auto. It's going to be just enough. He's going to go down. Tango Fish is going to be really low, but now that it's 1v2, Motogatari's in a lot of trouble, and he's going to have to play out this lane for a little bit without a support. He's already chunked down to sub 200 HP. Huge level 1 play to put behind a lane that should not be getting really that far behind. Yeah?
On the note of this King's Edict spell, the 6-cost, 2 yellow power spell, it is basically Ring Around the Rosie.
Pocket Pull of Posey.
The next player in the turn after you chooses a unit, and then they kill that unit. But it can't be
I think they
your
killed every unit they
and it
didn't
can't-
choose.
No,
Yes.
it's just one unit.
Just one unit?
Lad gets the level
Yeah.
2, and Chung Sima pretty
So
low
it's
there.
that card is a little bit better for
Multiplayer.
more
like
than one
Force.
player. Yeah.
Where the fuck is
'Cause
Nico?
You can't choose
she's
a
a
character
minion.
that's already chosen, so it's okay.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Awesome.
The wording is a little tricky on it. Sorry
That's
about that.
kinda
Wolf.
tough.
Take it away.
That's tough wording.
Yeah, it's okay. We move past it. We got up here the battle of me and John's favorite 2 players, Vic the Butcher versus Mr. Boofa.
Boofa, boofa,
Boofa, boofa, boofa. Now, Zima's gonna deal a shit ton of damage here, bro. Samlad, yeah, he has the X-Q, so he goes for the Flash Q. Forces the return flash out of Samlad, which normally you'd say, oh, try flash for flash trade mid. You know, that's just alright. But it's a lot easier to gank that lane with no flash if you're Jarvan than Malphite pre-6. So, for the next 5 minutes, this Jarvan is going to have his eyes set on mid lane. That's normally where then Seth,
And
you would pick it up.
yet
Yep.
again, we're seeing. No, yeah, I was just thinking. I was thinking about messaging, saying thanks to CLT, but it's okay. We can just talk about the game. That's fine. You know, I think just looking at it, I don't have a good handle on how these bot laners on the side of Mapogo play, but just seeing how the lane state is right now, and especially the champions they're running, Small Brain bot side seems kind of fucked. Like there's not much to come back from there without some like hero play from this this Nico.
Ash
that just
Sirocco.
enables-
Oh, here we go. I was talking exactly about how Jarvan's going to repeat this flash after it's gone, and there he goes. Bunny gets knocked up. Sam Lad gets taken down. Kill goes over to Zima. That was not Mr. Boofa's top lane right now. Dying to Vic the Butcher. Jumps in and gets the stun just to help out his boy Lead. Vic the Butcher uses Ghost. He's running this guy down. Uses his W to get a short shield, but it's not going to be enough. And Lead is going to get the kill on Vic the Butcher. Mr. Boofa did not get that kill. John?
You got the assist, though, a-hole.
Oh, that's a lot of damage right
and
there.
Malphite did have to blow Flash there.
What righteous fury!
That's true.
Sent.
Malphite no Flash
I
ult's
think
going to be a little
this-
harder for him to play in these fights. And you know what I would do here, man? Mid lane Flash chosen up. Just go back. That's what I do when I play Jarvan.
go
Just
right
go back
back.
mid. Just go back mid. What's she going to do, huh? Nothing. That's what she's going to fucking do, man. So Seraphine's taking a lot of damage. Fitzik, though, misses the Q on the rooted target. Low-key Nexus would be cooked right now. Mr. Boofa goes in, takes a turret shot that makes us bad, but Hairwiz is looking up top lane. Vic the Butcher is going to be able to use his axes to slow him down, but it might be too much damage. Never mind. Vic the Butcher uses W to get a shield, that a lot of damage comes through, crashing down.
That is that consistent play I was talking about in the pregame with Vic. He is just so consistent, and he's so solid.
And wise. All right, Monogatari here. No mana. Lead looking, just press... Nope. Monogatari's getting absolutely obliterated. Nexus 1 HP.
Oh my god.
If I'm Nico here, fuck it, man. I'm sneaking up, pretending I'm a minion. I'm just killing Nexus for fun.
I don't care that minions
But
are
that's good.
coming.
Oh! Oh, it's... Oh! Can they count? 1, 2, 3, 4! Ooh!
And now we're on bad back timer.
All right, Sam Lane is already in a really bad trade here. Zima has ult, though. He's going to use it early, and it's going to get the kill. Lead doesn't have flash. Pardon me, doesn't have ult. Is he going to have the damage to be able to take down Zima? He gets a little bit of move speed, but the root, it's got to be a lot. Hairwiz is here to help. Hairwiz was on vision, and Lead says, fuck that shit, I'm out. And he gets out of there.
And yet again, we're seeing mid, jungle, and top from
How close is
Small
Vic?
Brain,
How
just
close are these two to
really
level
solid.
6? Oh, Jack's going to get it early. Even though the wave state is pushing into Vic, which is what he wants, Jack's got to get level 6 early, so he might be able to trade right here before Vic gets in. That's exactly what he's going to do. He presses the R, gets all those combat stats, but if Vic the Butcher lives a little while longer, Hairwiz is going to be here for the return play. Hairwiz, EQ, Boofa, dangerous jump, but he makes it out in time. Lead does not have ult, which means Hairwiz will be stronger than him in the fight. Boofa walks up, uses the counter shit. Vic the Butcher still doesn't have... Yeah, I don't like that game. Vic the Butcher still does not have ultimate, so he can't, like, you know, repel that shit. Valorant. And... Yeah, so it ends up being nothing in the top lane. Monogatari, though, is getting the absolute shit beat out of him because Ashe Soraka is crazy oppressive. And they kind of tried to fix it by bringing in the Nico, because Nico also can be super oppressive in lane. But after that level 1, Ashe Soraka are kind of getting it done.
Soraka.
Seraphine. Every enchanter is the same to me.
We'll gloss by that one. Zima looking oppressive.
Yeah.
Really, this bot lane just holding on for dear life.
There's a lot of little things. It's not like this Nexus Tango Fish lane was like that crazy oppressive, but they just had to really troll level 1. Oh, Vic the Butcher has ult this time, and he's going to use it to fight right through the counter-strike, and Mr. Boofa said, bro, you got no mana! You got no mana, freak! But he said it with an F, because he hates this guy. He's calling him like an actual freak, not like the fucking...
go back
guy
to the
who
top! Go back to
trolls
the
all
top!
Oh my god, dude, sure. Vic the Butcher has to flash away. Boofa follows him with the Q. Has counter-strike, doesn't have flash. It's just kind of hoping he gets in distance, and Vic the Butcher is going to get out because
Don't
he's
act like
better.
you knew that was going to happen.
Because he's literally
Don't
better.
act like you knew.
He had flash up. I was
flash,
gonna
man.
call it. It's
All right, we got an invade. Jarvan's kind of looking on Lead. Lead doesn't have ult yet. That's good info on its own. Azima, hold on, replay. Whoa, 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 whoa. How did this even happen? Sam
Director
Lad,
was
this
onto
wave,
something.
this
We
wave
had
is
wave.
this wave is coming into Sam Lad. He doesn't need to really do anything. Zima has flashes. He just flash E. No, he just throws out an E,
flash.
Qs and autos, and that's enough.
God. Hey, she didn't just walk into that nickname.
Aurora?
I don't know. Hopefully this leads into an early dragon. I think that really
Right.
the entirety
Lead-
of Small Brain would appreciate it.
Lead does have ulti now, but it is kind of a player diff. TP is coming in from Aurora. This is kind of be about how these ultimates get used, and a huge combo! They didn't even need the Aurora yet. Lead and Nexus ults and the Ash ult all target together perfectly. Now Sam Lead is here. He's trying to deal damage onto the backline. Monogatari is forced out of the fight. Zima has to flash to avoid all of that damage. And Sam Lead wants to continue this fight. He keeps pushing forward, forcing all of Small Brain No Mechanics farther and farther away from the play. And that's going to be some turret plates and Dragon, man. Let's get a replay of that. Production, can we get a replay of that?
Yeah.
What? All right, so here we go.
I think the initiation was good, but yeah,
got Hairways.
just the positioning.
Lead being behind here just puts him in an awkward spot. Now Zima, the TP is coming in on him, and now the fight is completely split because we got Monogatari and Nico kind of in a just different area, not really able to help. So this fight goes from a gank to being split. Huge snare into stun, into charm, into babushka. It was just that easy.
Yeah. And honestly, pretty impactful TP from the Aurora there. Just being able to put that pressure out, get some sums off of these two. Because I think that fight, Monogatari had to flash and Zima flashed. Like, overall, pretty solid.
I got nacho cheese on my phone.
Oh, hold on. Okay, John. All right.
Sucks. It's in the case too. I gotta wash it.
Now we got this play around Dragon. Hairways knows how long it takes Malphite to take this Dragon. He's gonna go in on lead, and the Dragon might just reset. We're gonna have to replay that. That was insane. It reset and gained HP and allowed Hairways to go for it. Lead going to go down. Fitzek is the one who picks up the kill. He has the Pop Blossom, is going to use it to try and extend this play. Meanwhile, on the top side, another kill happens, and it is just action absolutely everywhere. Yunara now is gonna push this lane. All right, we got 2 replays real quick. Let's watch what's going on top lane. Is it just Jax goes in for a Counter-Strike when he just don't got that shit on? Probably is.
Hey, Leche.
Let's see. Hold on, Bucket John.
I got a question.
So Jax goes into fight. He counter-strikes. And then Victor Butcher says, "Wait a second, man. I can go to this guy. He has the Conqueror. Mr. Buffa thinks that it's enough, but the W, attack speed, lifesteal, all that from the Olaf is enough, and he's able to get the kill. Let's watch that Dragon one more time, because that was crazy. I want to see this in like slow mode. All right, so Jarvan's in here, but watch this. The Dragon gets pulled out of the pit by the Cataclysm. Lead realizes he needs to take it. 74, he smites it correctly, but it gains HP going over 1,000, making his smite bad, and Hairwiz is smite the one that's needed. How fucking ridiculous is that, man?
Crazy.
All right, Bucket John, what's up? What's going on?
I'm really, yeah. Let John go.
If you put your phone in rice, is that just for water, or would that work with melted cheese?
I mean, you could get some nacho rice.
Would that, to like trick the cheese over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, I'll be right back.
All right, sounds good.
I was thinking about how funny it was, that top lane interaction. Just, like, the amount of stuff that Jax had to do to match a fraction of Olaf.
Yeah, Olaf just pressed
walking
R
at him.
and walked at him.
He flashed, he queued in 3 different directions.
Olaf has ult. He's looking to get some pressure here.
Yeah, but he can see.
Olaf's going to start up those grubs, but he's going to start it a little late because he tried to go for that clear on the top lane ward. Meaning that Jarvan has move if he wants it, but Jarvan's going to take Grom.
Zima wants this.
Zima Zima's on the ward, though, so he's spotted. There's the mid laner, not doing nothing. Lead got 1. That's already good. Sometimes you just need the 1. Lead saved smite as kills top lane are happening, and these two are... What's
Giving it to him.
What's going on?
Yes.
What did I just watch?
Did they just not know? What?
And he's going to put him in the box, and Malphite's going to ult out.
And yeah.
Alright, I don't think we need to watch Vic the Butcher be Vic the Butcher. Just a
Is that meta now? Zeke's Convergence on...
It is, because it's like lower economy and it's the tanky build.
Yeah. I like it. I never before seen.
Oh, Zima's getting a little bit of trouble here. Gets put into the Spirit Realm. Samlad gets a big chunk. Once Lead gets that ult back up, Mel's going to be in a lot of trouble if she does not reset soon. She's also in a good spot. I feel like she definitely has this item completion. Yeah, so she's just going to go back, finish that Ludens.
This farm difference in mid lane is absurd. I understand it on the bot lane.
Fitzek just took a shit ton. Pop Blossom in order to defend. Monogatari goes in to avoid the Seraphine ult. It isn't quite enough. Fitzek is going to end up dying. Flashes to try and get out. Now Tango Fish walking away. Jarvan doesn't have the Cataclysm, but doesn't need it. He's going to give that one over to his Mel if he can. It ends up just going into Hairwiz. Neither of those spells connect, and that TP is going to end up giving Samlad a little bit of quest XP and a little bit of an opportunity to hit that mid lane turret, especially after he's been shoved in like all fucking game.
I think a little bit of a waste on Seraphine's part to heal there. I don't think there's any way Ashe gets out. She flashed that wall and healed on the way out. We'll see if it really impacts later. I don't think that this Yunara Nico is going to be pressuring any kills without Hairwiz just there to back him up.
Yeah. All right. Well, Mr. Boof has kind of realized how this lane goes now. Especially after Vic the Butcher has Stridebreaker, he has a lot more control around how these fights play out. So he just needs to get the wave to crash. Then the next wave will be in the middle of the wave, and then they'll be in trouble.
Olaf gets to go on a hunt.
Ooh,
Season over
Tango Fish and Nexus saw something there. They're just feeling themselves. Makes sense too. 3-1, up like fucking 30 CS, absolute beast mode. Lead. Not gonna get tagged by the slow or the root. I think the Butcher wants this hit. He wants... Oh, he's looking for a proxy, actually. But he's doing it when Lead is here. Lead has the ultimate. It's not going to do anything right away. So he has to be able to turn this Ragnarok into something. Lead's going to... Look, he should go back in with the ulti sooner! And he waits it out a desync from the top jungle of the Mapogo Coalition! And that's 2 kills into the pockets of Small Brain. No mechanics. They might have small brains, but if you're playing fucking Jarvan Olaf, do you need any mechanics? Meanwhile, on the bot side, Fitzik and Monogatari are a little bit of an issue.
Got it.
Monogatari ends up jumping out. Nexus is getting chunked really, really low. Seraphine ult is going to come up soon, though, and that could be an absolutely huge tool if Tango Fish continues to play up. This is going to be their turn as well. Seraphine's about to get her ult back. She's trying to be oppressive. Do they even need it, though? Aurora's there. Puts them into the spirit realm, and Monogatari and Fitzik both go down. A little bit of return action on the bottom side as Zema ain't having any of this, man. Walking down. Good W to dodge that initial damage, but Nexus has ulti, dies. Good flash by Zema to live. Lee does not have ult, but he might not need it. Tango Fish, Samlad, they're here. Tango Fish is going to be able to slow Zema down for the rest of this fight. Zema's going to go down, but it's not quite over yet. Vic the Butcher coming from the bot lane. He's running right in there. He does not have the Ragnarok yet, but he doesn't need it. Stridebreaker's going to keep him on Tango Fish. Tango Fish going to go down first. Now some more action. That's spelled A-X-E, shun, by the way. Onto the other two. It's not going to turn into anything, but because of just the way that all that timing laid out, Hairwiz is able to start up the dragon. God, I'm good at this shit.
I gotta give... I know we talk a little bit of smack about this Monogatari fellow, but the reaction time on the cleanse to that Seraphine R and the Ashe R, really well done. I think they've got a solid handle of the champions that they play, and maybe it's just coming down to the team coordination, or, you know, maybe some situational awareness.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we got 2 Mels? We got 2 Zemba. What's going on? God, Mel is so fucking broken,
spells.
Man. Nexus got slowed there. Tango Fish got a little scared or overzealous there. Not really sure what happened. Throws out the Ashe ult.
I think we've all been there.
Yeah, we have.
You see the Mel press W, you want to do something about it.
Samlad, how did he get to the other side of Vic the Butcher? Gonna have to use the ultimate to get out of that. I have no idea what happened, but and frankly, I don't know if I want to know.
Director's sparing us.
Yeah. As now, I'm pretty sure Herald is the next play. Every team knows it, except for Jarvan, who says, "No, Herald, me kill Samlad." And that's exactly what's going to happen. Samlad has to flash. Just make it easy, man. Put him in the box and take him down. Of course, as soon as they see Jarvan bot using that ultimate, guess who's going up top lane? It's the Mapogo Coalition, and they're taking Rift Herald. Mr. Bufa might be able to find just Monogatari. Monogatari has to use the ult to get out of there. Mr. Bufa is brought a little bit lower, but he's going to be able to go back in. What is Monogatari doing? Almost gets the kill back on Bufa because of all that early damage from Kraken Slayer. You might be good, bro, but you did not know that.
She doesn't even have Kraken yet.
Oh my god.
She's got components for it, but...
I'm a fool, bro. I'm a fool.
I think that Cole purchase put her back quite a bit.
Is it... Why? I've noticed Monogatari goes Cole every single game.
You know, a little bit of greed. I've done it.
Nexus is kind of low.
Dear God.
Zema could have done that. Zema could have fucking
Zema
done
coulda.
that.
I got 3 hot dogs.
Zema could have, would have.
This is
Yum,
a
yum, yum,
reformed Zema. He seems very tame.
I think he just doesn't
he's
have
been
the
hitting some
tools.
crazy stuff,
I think he just
but-
doesn't have the tools to go in. I think if he was playing at Kali, he'd be all in. But
Yeah.
he doesn't
he'd be
have the
all
tools.
in.
Put Monogatari on like Sivir.
I'm still waiting.
Put him on Kog'Maw.
The heavens. I'm waiting for the heavens to open up and for me to watch him on Azir. I don't think it'll ever happen.
On Zema.
But like the band
That is kind of the
patterns-
perfect balance, isn't it? It's like you got that control
is.
mage, and also you have your go button with the Stream of Shuffle. That's your lead. I'm gonna crack open this turret, or at least get him pretty close. Hairways is here. Doesn't have the Cataclysm yet, but it's kind of posturing like he does. Fake it till you make it type shit. He's gonna be able to look right here. Hairways got to get it back, and he puts lead in the box. Lead doesn't want to have to use the ultimate defensively. He might not have to. Paw Blossom finds one. It's Ash. Huge ultimate there by Seraphine. Ragnarok comes out a little late, so he's still gonna have to be knocked up. Tanglefish is gonna go down in the fight though, because it's all going SBNM's way. Lead is getting chunked lower and lower and lower. Vic the Butcher tanks as much as he can, but now he's really low HP for this next fight and doesn't have the Ragnarok yet. Nexus is going low. He's gonna get executed by Zema, who gets put into the Spirit Realm. W's to try and get out, but he's gonna die anyway, and the fight just keeps going. Now Mr. Buffa is looking to extend the play. Hairways has to flash out. Doesn't have the EQ yet, and the only surviving members of each team here in the mid lane trying to defend it. Turret's only an auto or 2 down. No ADs. Mr. Buffa can just hit this with a W, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Going to walk up with the counter-strike, and then they walk away as if nothing even happened. Samlat, though, maybe Samlat looks for a little bit too much. Vic, you're in trouble! Shutdown goes in Elite's pocket. I guess that's the best person if you're going to give over a shutdown into the fucking tank Malphite. But still, for absolute free, they get no trade out of it. They were hoping to get some gold into Monogatari's pocket, but it just did not work out, guys.
A 2-for-1 to a 2-for-2
Bruh.
with top player being down.
Bruh.
A little bit tough, yeah.
Bruh.
I think Vic got a little overzealous there. You know, maybe he had a hype man in the team.
That's what I
comms.
was thinking, Seth.
Yeah, because normally he's a lot more patient. You see him just waiting for those perfect opportunities in lane and in these team fights, and I just didn't see it there.
Well, now we got a little awkward lane assignments moment. Who's going where? Because you want Monogatari to be in a place where they can easily farm. But here's the problem with that, bro. That's mid lane. And you also don't want to constantly shoved in mid lane. The Monogatari doesn't really get a choice in that matter. So, pardon me again. Who go where? Olaf like wherever he go. Mel like where she goes, so I guess you just have to sit Monogatari mid. Make sure that Fidsick is there to protect her at all times. That's why you keep seeing Zema in these awkward spots. Is now lead is looking up, trying to make something happen. Fidsick tries to put her belt out, but he's still going to go down anyway. Hairwiz is here for the second part of the fight around this dragon. Samlat has TP. Let's see if he uses it right away to commit to this fight. Monogatari is not synced with the team yet. Look at the mid lane. He right now is with Seraphine, and Dragon gets started up. Ash gonna have her Rangers focus here for whatever type of fight does happen. Looking at the ult, Seraphine and Malphite ult are gonna be really powerful if they decide to use that to start the fight, but they just wait this one out. They take the dragon, their first dragon of the game, and feel pretty good about it.
Yeah, and honestly, this Aurora here is catching up on that early deficit that she had from lane, just clearing topside jungle, clearing these top waves, getting that wave pushed out too. And I'm trying to figure out what she's building next. What, Storm Surge? Perchance something with a big pop value. Since aside
Mel?
from no,
That
on
looks
the
like
side of
Shadowfall.
Aurora.
Oh yeah, we just don't know yet. I like, she really just loves that component. And the little Tokyo Drift from Nexus there with the ultimate. It's gonna end up catching some people and just a little bit of an awkward fight. I don't think it is really clocked to SBNM yet how much of their power is on, well, 10 of their 15 kills, who were each in side lanes when that fight happened. And that's what we were talking about earlier, how it's just a little bit awkward watching that fight go down that way. Because, I mean, yeah. I can't even finish my thought, man. I got the small
right
brain.
back to what you were talking about earlier. Awkward lane assignments, and you really
That's what I was
do
gonna say,
want,
yes.
like one of them at least being mid with the opportunity to rotate. And they both can side lane, right? They both have TP now with quests and whatnot, but I don't know if TP's enough. You just sort of have to be there.
Oh, Aurora's going to finish her channel. No, she's not. She's going to end it. This might end up being a fight. Ashe isn't here yet, but she does have the enchanted crystal arrow. Everyone is looking to make this fight a thing. Mr. Bufa clearing the top wave. He's going to kind of have a little bit of a flank position. Nexus does not have that Seraphine ult. Aurora doesn't have her ult yet. Bufa is in a little bit of trouble. He's going to end up going down certainly here. He goes in, but so does Malphite. He finds a big play. And Monogatari is trying to pump out some damage, but he didn't do nothing yet. Olaf goes in deep, but he gets taken down. Kill credit over to lead. And what they were hoping was going to turn into a big fight might have just sealed the deal for SBNM.
Yeah, this is not looking good for SBM. Like, they're just, every fight, I don't know, they're looking for these fights that'll maybe give them some tempo in the game so they can get something done, whether it's pushing a wave out, maybe trying to take an inhib where they can. But all that's ending up happening after each of these fights is their whole team's dead and they're losing pressure everywhere. I mean, Mapogo's rocking Baron right now, and now, like, the only person left alive at that point is Nico. They're just free to do what
after
they
Samlad
please
uses
on
the
map.
R, yeah, as soon as Samlad used, pardon me, not the R, but the W, that was an instant target from Hairwiz. Pretty obvious there, and that is going to be a lot of the side pressure given up on the bot side, but the turret goes down anyway because they don't clear the wave on the way, and the normal minions are able to just finish it off, so mission accomplished in its own special way for Samlad.
Currently, if we look at these BetMGM sportsbook odds, BetMGM has SBNM as underdogs right now at plus 140, while MC are sitting closer to minus 120 to minus 125 line here, guys.
Thanks, Buckajohn Bets. That's our correspondent, Buckajohn Bets, at Buckajohn Bets on Twitter, using his hashtag Buckajohn Insight.
It's Buckajohn Inside. I spelled it wrong.
And that's why he's our correspondent. He runs all the numbers.
He's a numbers guy. He's not a words guy.
He's a number guy, not a word guy. Good, add good, word bad.
All right, this is more what we're looking for.
I think the Butcher kind of knows that he just has to ball the fuck out. It's gonna work, by the way. I don't know why he's not. Yeah. He knows that Bufa is literally just fucking dead right now. He's just thinking, when do I burn the ulti? And it's right there when that first counter strike goes through. But guess what? On the other side of the fight, lead and Nexus combo it up. No, Pop Blossom's able to go through. Sema's getting walked down on the other side of the fight. Hairwiz goes down too, and just Malphite Seraphine and make it so easy. Yeah, Vic wins on the top lane, but when you're just walking up into these types of places, what are we doing standing here? It just is so easy. Victor Butcher's got it back. He does not have the Ragnarok, doesn't have either of his sums. He used them in that fight. Will he be able to defend? Samlad's looking for something. He has the ult, puts Monogatari into the realm. Monogatari dodges the E, but he was still marked by Samlad's Q and is going to be taken down. No Baron, which actually means they think Vic the Butcher can clear this wave before a lot of his teammates start coming up, and I think they're right. So they're going to leave. They're just going to kind of, say, oh, we don't think we could have won the game. We don't have the ults, because you see how easy the game is when they have their ults. And they're just going to walk to this dragon.
I see your spirit.
More like a brisk jog to me.
Samlad.
Surprised.
Hold on, Samlad is hoping somebody walks up.
Reclamation.
And for once, the support doesn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to concur with what you said earlier. I think this entire game is entirely dependent on if Vic the Butcher can just get past everybody and kill Ashe, and hopefully scare Seraphine.
Tango Fish, this might be it. Tango Fish is walking up. She goes for the volley onto Raptors, and the greed of an AD is finally punished. And Tango Fish got to be taken out. That's gonna make this game a little bit harder, and it's going to give SBNM a larger window to get back into this game and some opportunities to finally swing things into their favor after they fell off later into the game. Hairwiz on the side, just kidding, that's Nico. She has Pop Blossom, and she has Flash too. Mr. Buva's on the flank. Hairwiz uses his EQ forward, but it just be used to buy some space. Aurora's going in. Fitzik on the side has to use the Pop Blossom, but for what? Lead goes in. Hairwiz deeper, but there's no follow-up on the Cataclysm, and Monogatari has to flash away. Now Zema is the last one in Lead's crosshairs. He's not going to have the move speed in order to make it happen. He gets slowed up. He gets damaged. Fitzik If he got low there, Zema may have been able to use his ultimate. Hold on. Enchanted Crystal Arrow. It's coming from downtown. Is it going to hit anybody? Fitzik gets hit! And it's the real one! Only the clone survives! Zema prays that he has enough damage with his ultimate to at least finish one person off. But thanks to the shielding of Seraphine, Zema's not going to pick up more than 7 kills for now.
They popped that belt item. I still don't know what it does. I don't play top lane.
It's old Volibear healing, so it just like he just heals like 30% of his HP when he's like below 30 HP.
That was good healing.
It's shit ton of
gotta
healing.
get
Yeah.
it.
It's very efficient.
Yeah, I mean, Lead
Vic
looks
the
like he
Butcher.
just came out of base.
Vic the Butcher has Ragnarok, but he's got no team! Look! Here he is alone! No team! He dies!
Yeah.
I want to talk about the setup for that play more than I want to talk about that play. So let's look back here. Before this Ashe dies. Whenever you're behind, quick League of Legends 101 to everybody. Whenever you're behind, this is the way to get ahead. Enemy team eventually have to take their back timers, whether it's after Baron or whatever the fuck it is. You control one quadrant of the jungle. Here, since they have tempo, they can take one of the enemy's quadrants. And you make sure there's no vision. Look at the double sweeper. They take complete control of the area, and then you hope the enemy fuck up. Because you're not going to win unless the enemy fuck up. So you create the opportunity to be able to exploit it. So the start of this is fantastic. They didn't even burn ultimates. They just got the AD for free. But it's the second part of this fight where things just really spiral out of control. Nexus has ult, and eventually here, Herwiz is on the side. Mr. Buffa has a flank. Herwiz goes a little bit too deep. Pardon me, that's not Herwiz, that's Fitzik. And so now we have this Pot Blossom on the side. He's not able to use Pot Blossom for the fight. In goes Malphite, finds 2, and of course instantly Nexus is going to follow up with the Seraphine ult the moment that he sees an opportunity. He does. Monogatari falls too forward, forces out the Yunar flash, and now she's completely out of this fight as well. It's just split decision making from Fitzik, really, in that fight that kind of doomed them. Herwiz was trying to buy some space, but he did it when his team was not all together. And then, I mean, the Ashe Arrow just kind of does the rest of the work. And then Vic the Butcher goes for the desperation play. But I'm a Vic the Butcher glazer, so, you know, that's always just, it's always going to kind of be like that.
No, that's not even on him, right? Like, I don't know, Zema clearing bot wave, whatever. That's a fine play. But everybody else just sort of dilly-dallying, that's not necessary.
Yeah. They should at least get control of their, control one quadrant of their jungle, because now look at the situation we're in. Baron's up.
Where we've got
3 lanes.
Baron.
Yeah, Baron's up. 3 lanes are getting shoved. Zema knows he has to clear this bot lane before somebody can get down there and boost it, because they don't know the location of everybody yet, but there they are. 4 members of MC now shown on Baron and Samlad. They're just going to play this one normal, bringing in a Baroned up super wave. Eventually this is going to start hitting the Nexus, which means SPNM have to find a go button, but it's, pardon me, it's so hard into that comp.
Yeah, especially knowing that this Malphite ult is up. I mean, all of their ults are up. They're ready to go. They want this fight.
Samlad now is split. He's going into bot lane. As soon as you see him bot lane, you have to look for a play here on the main side. Zema's chunking out some people. Herwiz looks to go in, but he doesn't see the Cataclysm he wants after the EQ. And that field engage is going to mean that Samlad is going to be able to take the bottom turret.
And potentially the inhib here, unless they rotate over.
Fitzik is trying to find an angle. Fitzik is hiding in the side. Finds a Pot Blossom over the wall. It's going to get 3. Is it going to be enough? Lead still has the ultimate. Gets knocked up. A reflection of the Seraphine ult. But despite all of that, MC still find what they need. Herwiz flees for his life. Fitzik goes down as well. And it's only Zema who stays alive. But he'll fall eventually too. And after a kind of troll early game, MC with the just better macro calls and the better teamfight execution to seal away the game 1 in this fearless best of 3.
Yeah, I think they just wait. I don't know. Fidsick, man. Where's that 10 minutes ago? That's a good play. I like the play, but Malphite doesn't care. He just tanks it and then ults your backline. It's too little, too late, we'll say. And hopefully in the next game we see a little bit more of that. He's definitely a sitting type.
Lauren, for those that might be just joining in, who won game 1?
Well, that would be the Mapogo Coalition.
And was it a close game?
No, not really.
No. not really.
How'd my man Buffa do?
In lane
he
he
did
got
fine.
smurfed on, but
Yeah,
when he left
Scoreboard!
lane, he was doing decent.
he was doing fine by the end.
I think there
I'm
were
gonna-
a couple plays where he was just a little deeper than he needed to be, but on the whole, it was fine.
I'm gonna go jump off of stream and into the chat where I belong.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, John.
Yeah.
Have a great rest of your
Thanks
night.
for seeing you, man.
I'm glad I contributed so much.
Go get that nacho
Yeah,
rice.
so you
man.
you can hop out now, man.
Oh, you have to remove me. I can't leave.
What?
It's not letting me leave. It says host must remove.
Oh, okay. So do that wasn't me. I wasn't the one who removed them. There. He didn't wait for me to finish the bit. God, I fucking hate that guy.
Host has to remove you. Oh, come on, don't say that. He's a lovely fella.
It took you way too long to take his defense there.
I was thinking.
All right, let's get Pro Draft Game 2 ready.
Oh yeah.
Seth, if you ever need to take a break, you can just walk away and I'll cover you.
Well, no, I'm here. You know.
Then let's head right into Game 2, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Small Brain versus Mapogo Coalition. Same sides as last time. Fearless means it won't be the same draft. So you've at least got that going for you. And
Fingers crossed.
fans are going to stay pretty similar because Fearless is a broken format.
True. Freeze Emma. Let him on the Azir just one time for the one time. And really, I think that's I don't know. I understand the reason that it happens, and for competitiveness sake, I understand. But these banning phases are always so boring. It's always the same bands.
It's because the same bands, because it's fucking Fearless. I'm the only person in the world. Fearless makes a lot of draft variety. No, it doesn't, man. There's no changes in between drafts. There's a new draft. You're just playing 5 different drafts. And you just don't have the same champions anymore. Who gives a fuck, man? Oh, we can't pick like the best in slot characters that these players are super good at. I don't get to watch Faker Azir more than once a series. Fuck you, dude. Absolutely awful fucking format. Oh, we didn't expect this guy to play Caitlyn. And this guy just came in and absolutely obliterated us on Caitlyn. Do we need to ban it? How do we need to adapt our draft? That is draft adaptation. Not, let's play 5 different characters. Shut the fuck up, man. It's so worthless because the ban phase never fucking changes. Maybe one change per game, per match. It is the same shit, different farts. Every fucking game I watch, and I'm sick of pretending like it's not.
Yep. I don't think it encourages these players to learn different champions in the way that would naturally come about.
No, they just play the OP ones because that's how you play Fearless. Is you just pick the best characters in the slots that you have. Whereas before, you would see, dude, we're not gonna see a game 5 Kassadin. We don't see that shit anymore. Despite Fearless, you know why? Because the spots for it don't appear. Because people can't practice some of this shit. Because everyone's got to fucking play 8 games of Mundo Jungle unless so that you can fucking practice it for on stage, man.
Mundo Jungle good? I've been playing a bit of Shen Jungle and I've been enjoying it.
Dude, full AP Malphite Jungle is the wave. It is the wave. Hold on, let me put on my music. I'm upset. I need to kind of calm down.
Yeah. Let's moment of silence for the loss of Buck John.
But I did. I knew it all along. Now we have Sin Sao, Caitlyn, Kaisa, and Maokai. Pretty standard draft. Xin Zhao's OP. First pick Lee Sin. We'll have to execute around the mid lane. Mapogo could pick their mid laner here, but they really like Braum. That's because they're looking at 3 dive characters. Lee Sin and Kaisa are gonna both be looking to go for fights on his backline. That's why you pick Braum. Why you pick Braum, yeah. to protect your Caitlyn and Xin Zhao's OP character. He's an OP character. Now, Mapogo Coalition, they went Silas ban. That's kind of weird because
Dear
Malphite
God.
is gone. And Smallish Brain, they ban out the Gnar because that shit's good here with the calm. They are banning one of two things: away the blind pick or the counters for their blind, and they don't have too many options. That means Mapogo's probably looking to pick mid here, but that Zaheen made me maybe change my mind. Who knows how this draft is gonna go tonight? Seth, sing with me now.
I'm not
Give me
singing with you, man.
analysis. Give me analysis.
I'm getting brain blasted. It was so bad that CLT asked who won game 1, and I said SBM. And then I said Mapogo and said hashtag badcasters.
All right, so for those of you who are tone deaf, Lee Sin, first pick, is kind of just saying I have a bigger ego than you. So not that crazy. Lee Sin, however, Lee Sin and Kai'Sa are going to be looking for a lot of this dive, so is Maokai. So going to the Braum is going to be feeling pretty good. Caitlyn's going to be able to keep a lot of distance in these fights, and Xin Zhao's going to be a pretty reliable frontliner. Paired with the Renekton, that's why you ban out the Zaheen. You don't want to see that shit. Knowing that you're going to pick Renekton and banning the Sylas is a little... Zemma must have a crazy Sylas. But yeah, good blind pick Renekton. Victor Butcher's Renekton was banned last game, so we know that this is one of his stronger blind picks. But you know what? Cassante was also banned last game. So, that champ's crazy. And he's going to be working pretty well with some of this dive capabilities.
Come on, Zemma. Give me something big here.
What is Zemma going, boys? What is Zemma going? He's got to go something that kind of jives with this. It could be like an Ahri?
I'd go for another game of Azari.
An Ahri? A Victor? I think Ahri is like this here, but it's kind of hard to find that first pick.
Yeah.
Okay, that's Ahri for the thinking man. That's Ahri for the savant.
Oh.
Yeah, put on my monocle and lock in Talia.
Ahri for the thinking man.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of dashes here, so that tumbled ground, or whatever the fuck it's called, is going to be pretty good here. And she's going to be able to follow up off of a lot of the lockdown. Also, when Lee Sin kicks somebody, if he kicks them through the ground that she puts down, that shit sucks. A lot of damage. Mapogo Coalition, yeah.
Ooh.
One of these two teams we got to pick Ahri here. She just kind of was looking too good. Ahri Xin Zhao. We've been here. We've been here before, Seth. Remember when we saw Ahri Xin Zhao? Yeah, we saw an Ahri Xin Zhao before. And guess what happened when we saw Ahri Xin Zhao? They didn't do shit, dude. So this game, I'm trusting Mapogo Coalition with their excellent mid-game and map play that they showcased last game to run this Ahri Xin Zhao down some people's throats. I don't give a fuck if she puts down the worked ground. Talia should have that flash on cooldown permanently, bro. And if that's not happening, then these two already needs to just press Q on her goddamn wave, walk to Xin Zhao, and go make some fucking fights happen in a side laner in the enemy jungle. These two are a powerful duo, especially once Ahri gets her ultimate and Xin Zhao gets that first item. That's a crazy strong spike for them, and they need to use it, bro.
Ooh, commentary. Okay, message from CLT. Vigard looked so good here for Mapogo.
I guess it would have been fine. Just it still feels a little awkward starting fights. You don't ever want Xin Zhao to be your primary way to start a fight. He's a little inconsistent. He needs a dive buddy. Like Xin Zhao Rakan is crazy good. You know, it's better than like Rakan plus like normal champs. But you just need something a little more consistent. You need that Ahri charm to start off these fights, because when you don't have very high DPS like that team, the other team has like fine damage, but doesn't have super high DPS. You need to be able to find somebody, lock them down, and kill them. The awkward parts here are going to be who exactly is charmed. Lee Sin could be nice because as Lee Sin starts, as soon as he starts that second Q, the resonating strike, Ahri's going to be able to charm him if it's like on her, maybe even on somebody else if she's like just that sick with it, and cancel him out of it. But yeah, we're going to kind of see how those two are able to play around the side lanes. I'm going to be interested to see how well this Cassante is going to be able to handle the Renekton side lane pressure, because last time we saw Vic the Butcher, he was Vic the Butcherin up there in the early game on Renekton. You don't have to start shit. You just let SB into you, and if they don't, then you outscale. That's a fucking Vhagar enthusiast right there in the chat, dude.
Real.
Yeah.
I feel like the Vhagar pick, I don't know. Why not commit to what you've already got? You're already looking for this heavy in. You've got the Renekton. You've got the Xin. Why not run another in? You've already got the Caitlyn and the Braum handling the backline just fine on their own.
Vhagar is kind of just creating somebody to actually get dove. Also, so like you're not really working well with your team comp's identity. Also, you're like only kind of just fine into the enemies. Like, yeah, you're going to be able to box out this Lee Sin and maybe the Maokai a little bit, but that's not going to stop his ultimate. Because you box the Cassante, like he's not gonna like super care. So you've only created a target for them. Well, she's gonna be doing like a lot of poking with the W, and yeah, he's gonna outscale in the end. But it doesn't. I don't think it super fits super well here, especially considering how we've seen these games go. Like, yeah, you know what? If these are slow games, maybe you just pick the Vhagar there and you just kind of dance on their graves because you fucking wait until 45 minutes. But the reality is, like, these games are totally action-packed. We've got both these teams are constantly looking for something, fucking up some play, making some impossible play happen. So we know these games are filled with action, and both these teams are kind of feeding into it with the Talia Lee Sin going something that's able to look for some side lane plays, and same with this Xin Zhao Ahri. And I'm excited to see how it actually ends up evolving in the game.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know, seeing the plays from last game from Small Brain, I am a little bit worried. Good ideas, not so great execution. A lot of last game can be described as that. And I mean, similar idea here. I like the ideas on both sides. But just got to see how they're able to execute.
Yep. As we got 20 more seconds of spectator
SBMers.
SBM upset, LOL Bard HQ. SBM upset, LOL Bard HQ or BQ. I wonder what this guy plays.
CLT is getting into it with you, dude.
He is. CLT is a real Vhagar fan. That's not the theme for this comp, but I appreciate the feedback. It could be. I think it could be the theme if they're not like if they're drafting a little bit differently in some of those like early spots. Like as soon as the R4 was dropped down, the way they have to play this early and mid game is a little bit different, but it's all the same in the end. I love League of Legends.
I love League of
Legends.
Ugh.
Like the Butcher just flashed a mastery level infinity on this Cassante. Whoa.
God, I wish I could see it.
Yeah. And we're in game. And already action. Samlad getting hit by the second part of the resonating strike. And this Ahri, where are you standing, twin? Gonna go down, killed by Hairwiz. I want to replay, not just because we missed some of that on stream.
Flash burned.
But just in general. Oh, okay, this is a really good opener. If you're going to play against SBNM, look at this opener, guys. So this is what you do when you're like, if everybody just kind of looks for that same Raptor ward that counters 5 point. Samlad is already too far forward by the time it's too late. Fidsick is there, follows with the Q, and Samlad flashes after already getting tagged by the Wukong, and after that, it's just Lisa in all day, all business, bro.
Yeesh. Already off to a good start for SPM then.
It is good. Monogari did take some early damage, which there's always a world where Caitlyn, ends up absolutely ruling over a lane. But she's Caitlyn, and so that might give her a good spot. Monogari also doesn't have the barrier, and Tangofish is already looking to kind of abuse that. Already got some boxing down to the bot lane, and Lee Sin might have to help him out a little bit. Because of that bot play, by the way, Xin Zhao is in Lee Sin's jungle, already taking some sauce. So, good adaptation by MC already in this game after a bad level 1.
Vic taking some early punishment. I'm not sure too much about where Renekton's sitting right now in terms of power in the early game, but I mean, Ufa making it look good.
Yeah. Gonna be a little interesting to see how Hairwiz reacts as soon as he realizes top side is gone. If you're the Zims out here, this is what a good jungler does when you're on a comp team. As soon as you take the jungle, you go, all right, guys, Lee Sin is about to do some shit in your lane because I just took his jungle and already prepared. Ward spotted him, and now Hairwiz is homeless as fuck.
Damn. We've seen him in this position before. He tends to have a hard time getting out of that rut.
Oh, he didn't even know his top side was gone. I thought there were some comms that let them know that Zenza was on the way in. So he failed to gank mid, and then he just realized his Raptors are gone. Oh, he's triple homeless. And then he's got to check the other. He's quadruple homeless.
Quad homeless.
And that means, now that being said, like we just talked about, I mean, I know that we just saw this guy top, but we know that he's going to be looking for something because he has nothing to do. It has to flash the Q3 from Vic the Butcher. Mr. Bufa really trying to make something happen here, but ends up just walking into Hairwiz's hands, and that's a little disappointing if you're MC. Dying again to, I mean, that Xin Zhao jungle steal was a huge way for them to be able to kind of fight back against a lot of the pressure that Hairwiz originally got at the start of the game. Mr. Bufa selling that already.
Yeah, I guess he just missed the memo.
Oh, we already got a fight up here top lane. Lead ends up being the one, I believe, who gets that scuttle, and he is. And the fight ends up not actually doing nothing.
Lee got that scuttle?
Yeah, Lee did. Look, it's red. Lead with a D. Lead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Lead.
Yeah, I was getting tripped out.
I just realized as soon as I was like, yeah, why is he still like confused? Oh, and there goes Fitzsick. That's the power of Caitlyn, man. You know what?
Yep.
That's just how it is sometimes. That being said, Vic the Butcher stayed a long-ass time. Woo. Knocks Mr. Bufa into the tower. Vic the Butcher was really hoping he was going to get that second turret shot, because if he did, all of this HP that he's getting back when he's low would have been so nice. Mr. Bufa does have one ability of ferocity, so he can really do whatever the fuck he wants here. Now Hairwiz looking on the bottom side. Tango Fish getting slowed down by the Tempest. Hairwiz going to look to go back in. He's going to get brommed up. Trap is not going to actually land on him, but it is going to force Hairwiz to walk around the long way. Now Hairwiz is going to get his Q back any second now, and he wants to make sure that it lands on Tango Fish. Ends up going on Nexus. Flash Q from Otogatari. And the extra turret shot, he's going to do it, and it will. 1 for 1, but a lot gets used, and now Lead is here to help clean up. Nexus uses the W to stop some of the incoming damage, and in goes Lead. Good dodge from Hairwiz, using that W to jump out of the lightning part of Wind Becomes Lightning. Fidsick Flash is gone, but as soon as that concussive blows get stacked on Fidsick, he's in trouble. Wind Becomes Lightning again, but Fidsick is going to live at 1 HP!
Oh.
What a play!
Unfortunately, Zema blowing TP down here, hoping to clean up that fight, but Hairwiz and Fidsick just cleaning it up all by themselves.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm into this.
This game has been fucking awesome.
Yeah,
and these two teams, they're always gonna be this high octane kind of action, and it's delivering so far, man. And this is what you want to see from your first pick Lee Sin. You know what I mean? If you are first picking Lee Sin, then you better come out the gate swinging, and that's exactly what happened. Hairwiz got that first blood with the good counter invade call onto Samlad. A little late on the ground, on the worked ground there. Okay, so we're trying to stop the proxy. Vic the Butcher was trying to maybe knock him into his turret with that plus the ulti. Doesn't end up working out, but here's Hairwiz with Vic the Butcher. And M sees Mr. Bufo once again caught slacking just a little bit. Kill's going to go over to Vic the Butcher, as it should there. Hairwiz did not need that one. He needed to bail out his top laner just a little bit, and that's exactly what happens. And this Cassante, dude, if you're Renekton and you're watching this Cassante get all this gold, oh, it sucks. Hairwiz is now looking on to Lead. He knows that his Talia has the first move. Lead jumps away, isn't going to get thrown, but Zema's going to throw another rock. That's going to pick up that kill. Now, Samlad is looking for a little something. Samlad has the ultimate if he thinks he sees something, but standing on the worked ground is going to make that really hard. Isn't able to use the ult, has to flash up, gets shoved anyway, still has 2 charges. Zemma's looking forward to deal some more damage, but since that Sonic Resonance, I think it's called, the Lee Sin Q1, since that didn't land the first time or that time, Samlad is going to live for now.
I'm gloating a little bit with the emotes there. Samlad's feeling himself. Which, I don't know. Right now, like, bot lane's the only thing looking up for Mapogo.
Yeah.
Like, you've got a 3-0 Lee Sin, 1-0 Talia, 1-0.
Fitz just got to tank that. That was a good attempt. Oh, we've got some crazy action showing here. By the way, just real quick for everybody, that's happening. Just so we all know.
You said, by the way, and I went to take a drink, and then you just said, that's happening, and I'm like, fuck.
Lead is taking Dragon. He's going to finish it here. There's a little action down there, but...
Sometimes Zen just does that.
He do, dude. Sometimes he just be doing that. Let's watch Talia kill this Ahri. So, Talia's backing. And Ahri's backing. What great plays from both of them. Oh, never mind. Ahri just gets... Did Ahri think that she was out of vision? Oh my god! Oh my god! And does she see? Doesn't see it till it's too late! Oh my god, that is fucked.
Dude, he has the brain for it. He's such an assassin. He, like, beyond the champions, he is just an assassin. He sees that, and he goes in on it all day.
Oh, Victor Butcher almost kidnapped Buffa there. That would have been bad for him. But he's going to have another chance here, is the way it's coming in.
Even better still with ult coming up for Cassante there.
And here we go. And Victor Butcher should know that he can just look-y kind of take this thing and keep him in his turret. But Mr. Buffa also knows, and so he's scared as fuck.
Yeah, as soon as you see him start posturing like that, you know something's afoot. Oh.
Buffa's saving the second part of his E's, and Vic the Butcher just fucking tired of this shit. And he goes in, but he misses the W, and especially this early on, you have to hit that as Cassante after you ult to really make it worth it, especially when you're that low HP. That's a huge amount of the damage and healing budget, honestly, because, you know, he heals off damage that he has in that all-out. Oof just jumps out.
A little late.
He does have a lot of the ferocity here, or the fury. Pardon me, fury. But Mr. Buffa, he just dashes out of it. He gets hit by a few rocks, but nothing really is going to come of it yet. Meanwhile, Hairwiz down here is taking that shit.
Lee doesn't know. No Sabe.
He doesn't know. That being said, Hairwiz is in a little bit of a tricky situation now. Hairwiz gets out. The great escape. Now there's a TP on the flank. It's Vic the Butcher. He doesn't have ult, but he can still kidnap somebody, especially like Lead. As Lead and Samlad now are looking up here on Zemma. Tries to throw away Mr. Buffa. Has to flash. Now, Lead is looking to dive this turret. Does he know? Does he know? Lead is back here, and right now, if I'm Talia, I'm going, hey! Hey! Help! But by killing the Ahri there, Lead's dive is completely called off.
Overall, pretty good from SBM. I mean, playing with the information they're given, felt a little bad for Zemma there, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Lee already committed to the Ahri by the time that Lead showed. And now we're back to our regularly scheduled.
Let me watch these two big men just beat the fuck out of each other.
Get out.
This is what UFC guys see, by the way. This is what UFC guys think of. Buffa's gonna get Dominus a little before Vic the Butcher. If they keep just whacking each other, Buffa will get Dominus and he will win this fight. Especially if Vic the Butcher misses that Q. There's a big healing Q. Now Buffa has Dominus if he really wants to turn this into something, and he's gonna have to. Yeah. Vic the Butcher doesn't have the ult yet, gets tagged by Lead. Doesn't manage to W that damage, and just the Dominus coming up right at the perfect moment, not knowing the difference in cooldowns of the ultimates there was the game changer.
Definitely. Unfortunate on the side of SBM. I don't know if Vic had a bounty at that point. I don't know if we can check that.
I do not think he did. If he was 30 CS down and 1-0, there's no way.
You'd be surprised what they're
Oh,
putting in the water.
Airways sees
these
something
days.
here. Big Glacial Fissure is going to try and extend the play. Late ult from Maokai only keeps Nexus locked down. I guess who goes back in? Hairwiz does, but Lead is here to extend the play. Lead is going to be able to find a good W right there on Monogatari. Ults early. Definitely a misclick. Meant to hit the E there. Ends up using the ult instead. Yikes.
Yeah, I think that flash from Monogatari just put a little damper in his tempo. He was hoping to dash to him and push everybody towards the rest of his team there.
Mr. Buffa here. Activating the 6-pack AFK strat to try and bait Vic the Butcher. Didn't work. Oh, wait. He could get shoved through this ult. Yeah. What? All right. Buffa's in trouble. He doesn't have the dominance quite yet. Vic the Butcher. If this Q3 hits, this is actually going to be maybe potentially very lethal, but he misses the W again. And now he's the one who's in trouble. He's going to get charmed up. Charm misses, but the Orb of Deception does not. And Vic the Butcher, a lot of armor there, buddy, but none of that works against Ari.
Tough. You know, we've seen this before in games with other teams against SBM where they just try and sort of, I fucking hate your guys.
I didn't
We've seen it from other teams before where they try and contain the beast that is Vic the Butcher.
Yeah.
You know, try and keep him down and out, but typically in those games he's playing a champion where he can just sort
Lead
of
already,
side-
sorry me, but Lead already used the Wind Becomes Lightning. That's a lot of his power, especially right now at this point in the game. Zema is going to throw Lead again in another corner. This guy has not been allowed to play the game for the past 8 years, and he's going to end up going down, but Tangofish is here, and Tangofish has a lot of power. A good ult there is going to split the fight in a really awkward way. Monogatari, though, is trailing on the back of this fight. Doesn't have the Kaisa ult up just yet. Lot of damage there onto Samlad, though. Is Hairwood's gonna look for it? And he does! Does he have Flasher anyway to get out of the pit? Nobody has Sundered Sky, and that HP is just gonna get higher. 1K on the Dragon within smite range, but is there a smite here? Monogatari uses the ult for the shield, gets out of the way, and it's Finsick that picks up the Dragon, and Nexus puts down a ward. Thinking maybe he just hoping he could jump to it. Doesn't work out. Kill is gonna go to Zema. Whoa. Whoa.
It's taking me. I'm still thinking about that stupid picture.
I don't think it's stupid.
No, he's very handsome.
Alright, so we're just watching these two just beat the fuck out of each other again. God, I love top lane, man.
I don't know if you saw that in the chat there. Caster Freudian slip, actually a furry.
I'm not, but I think life would be a lot easier if I was, low-key. I've thought about that. I'm like, maybe if I just... Hold on. Mr. Buffa is getting stunned up. He's in the Dominus, but he's going to get knocked around. A little bit of anti-synergy there, though, by the way. They stacked the CC time a bit too much, and Buffa ends up getting out. That's gotta sting. Anyway, I kind of wish I was a furry. I think life... Here's my hot take. I think life would be easier if you're a furry. I feel like life's a lot simpler. You know, if you're just like a fucking dog, and I don't mean like the dogs I get in my League of Legends games. But, unlucky.
I feel like I'm having deja vu. I've heard you say that before.
I've thought about it before. I'm like, damn, I wish I was a furry, man. Shit would be so chill.
Not the furry part, the not the dogs in my...
Oh, I do have dogs every game I play, though. I got dogs every game I fucking play.
We're watching...
Monkeys on typewriters on my Rift.
We're watching the Ninth Circle of Hell right now.
Yeah, this is just too much. Great shove there. Zema's Talia, might I say, has been exceptional. It's been crazy. And that's why when you have like a good Ari spot and you pick Talia, that's the same thing of like that first pick Lee Sin. It's the character, just experience that these players have and their confidence in their picks that are getting them into such a good position in this game one. Finally, other than in the bot lane, MC gets something back. They end up picking up that Rift Herald. Zinzao's looking mid lane. He doesn't even need to use it for this first one, though. Caitlyn is just that good.
I think Zema's feeling the power of that early game demon Caitlyn. I do not envy Zema here. having to tank even a couple of those early autos. And she doesn't even have that much on her, you know? It's just a Yuntal.
Yeah. But she didn't even have full strength yet, bro.
Fun. No. I mean, dear God, Tango, buy your full-built boots, for Christ's sake.
He's an AD, so he might have them. We just can't see it.
No, doesn't it show underneath? It says they both have regular boots.
Where are you seeing this?
They're quest markers.
Oh, yes. Yeah, no, I'm insane. Yeah, they have regular boots. I mean, if you're this far ahead, you don't really need to fucking attack speed.
I guess it's not
You want
necessary,
that AD.
yeah.
When you're this ahead, you want that AD to just beat the fuck out of him.
I mean, she just finished up her Lord Doms.
Yeah, she's in a great spot, which you know what is going to feel really good for her because it's going to be a little awkward killing this Cassante in these fights. Even if he is 1-3, it's still a fucking Cassante, man. Like, for anybody on that team to be kind of in a ditch, Cassante is like, you know, the easiest one because he's just a big guy. So much armor. He's going to feel really good.
Now he's getting run down by every Nick and Nancy on the enemy team. I feel for him. I know I'd be losing my mind if I was in Vic's position right now.
And that's
he's
why he's
holding
the
it
butcher,
together
man.
surprisingly well.
That's why we call him the Butcher, man.
Hey, preach.
That being said,
Shout out my boy Vic.
Vic's about to get ganked by the entire coalition.
Stardust power activate.
Maybe I should do some research after this game. See what this Mapogo is all about.
What is Mapogo? Can I get some in chat? What the fuck is
Yeah.
Mapogo? All right, hold on. We got a little bit of action here. Fit 6 should probably be fine. Uses the ult. Has to use the ult and the flash. Lead wants to continue this fight. One more stack of concussive blows. Fitzik would have been dead, but luckily he gets out. Now Lead is stuck in this awkward position. One of those kind of weird spots with the Talia wall where nothing happens. Hairwiz, though, kick Lead into the team and finish him off. Lead was trying to make something happen, but once again, it is Hairwiz who's actually making it work. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Vic the Butcher somehow made an exceptional trade with Sam Lad. Now Vic the Butcher, he's hungry. He has flash, too. They both do, so something could happen. Dragon's coming up in 10 seconds. This is a very good position for SBNM. They can get control of the area, and they can be the first ones to hit.
Vic's got that TP up, so getting an early reset and then being able to rotate there sounds pretty good. He's been catching those big waves top.
Let's see if MC actually want to give it to Monogatari. Normally you want your AD at the pit. Here's the TP from Vic the Butcher. And it is going to ward off any attempt at a fight here. And boom, that's second dragon. Or their second dragon, I should say. And Nexus is just a little far up. Gets chunked out a lot. Zema throwing another rock. I just love that line so much. Throw another rock! Throw another rock! It's like, yeah, that's what she does. That's what Talia does.
What she does.
Throw another rock!
That's one of the few things.
Throw another rock! She does it with so much
Most
joy,
of her
though.
kit.
Yeah, that's the kit, man. She's just throwing rocks. I wish I could like emulate the joy that she has, but you know, I'm not the same man that I once was. But the joy that she has when she says, "Throw another rock." I can't even do it. Throw another rock. Throw another rock. It's so awesome, man. I wish I was her.
It is.
All right, so let's talk lane assignments. Zema up here matching the Ahri. Sublime. Great. Lee Sid says, shit, man, I actually maybe should clear my camps. Oh my god, that's crazy that you charm Zema and then you take more damage than Zema takes because he starts the queue and he walks right into his queue. He's throwing more rocks. Mr. Buffa has to flash to get out of that play. He knew he would have been cooked by Vic the Butcher. He still gets found. Oh, Vic is he's waiting for Mr. Buffa to be a little bit slower. Here's a TP from Ahri, though. Look, she's going deep. Is she going to get caught up by anything? Zema misses with the W. And now Zema's the one who's a little bit in trouble. Charm doesn't land. Ooh. He's chill for now.
Dodged the wrong way. That could have been bad.
MC know that the only way for this game to truly spiral out of control is if SB&M like win a fight and then go to take Baron. That would start to make it really, really difficult. That being said, Monogatari had another game where he was super far behind. And he's managed to kind of equalize now. Still doesn't have 3 items, which is so crucial for the Kaisa, so that she gets all of her evolves. But is in a bad spot. Now, Hairwiz could look for something here. If he ends up going deep, Victor Butcher's looking too. Hairwiz decides not to follow up with the Resonating Strike. Fitzik and the Talia wall, and they're all trapped in here. Monogatari goes to the other side. He's trying to take out Tango Fish, and Tango Fish ends up dying. Nexus is going to burn down to the Ignite, and now it's a 3v5, and this is going to be a hard one. What can Sam Ladd do? Lands a Charm on a Fitzik. Is he going to be able to get any type of reset to look for more? Mr. Boofa's going to end up going down. Sam Ladd does get the reset. Lead is here with them. If they want to fight, this is doable. This is doable. Sam Ladd has another 2 charges on the ult, but Lead just does not have the stats to live that long, and Sam Ladd gets shoved. Throw in more rocks. Zema goes for it. Q from Hairwiz. Has he got one more? He does. Zema ended up dying.
How?
Sam Ladd is playing with fire. Hold on. Hairwiz has a ward, so he can also do a silly little. That was. We kind of.
BM'd a little too close to the sun, I think.
Yeah. Alright, let's watch the Zema death again. Because that's the one part of this fight that didn't really make sense to me. I thought that it was probably just like she had Scorch, which made it target Zema.
Yeah, he has that item.
It got swapped to him right there, yeah. And it was
That's
the Faded
so
Ashes. That swapped the damage over to him, I believe.
Tough.
I don't actually see the Faded Ashes.
I would have done that.
Something like that.
I would have done the same thing and died the same way.
Well, that's why we're casting and not playing.
Damn right. Point and laugh at Zema, everybody. Wouldn't catch me doing that.
No, absolutely not, because I don't play competitive League of Legends at this level.
But as we were talking about earlier, everything's sort of coming back to a big circle of influence around this Baron pit.
Yeah.
I don't remember who you were talking about. Was it MC looking for that Baron?
It was, well, the only way that this game really spirals out of control, like, super quickly for MC is if SB&M win a fight and take the Baron, so they were getting a lot of control around the area. Vic the Butcher has ult, so if he can throw somebody into the wall, he might be able to escape, but he's not going to be able to do that. He gets taken down by 4, and now Zema is on an awkward side of this fight, going to get hit by the Charm. Here's the Maokai ult. Sam Ladd goes into it before seeing it, and he's going to have 2 more dashes. He could be able to get down. Out the burn. Is it going to be enough? And Sam Ladd's going to live. Hairwiz and Monogatari are down here. They're going to take some turrets back. But, I mean, I'll take that trade.
Yeah.
2 kills and a Baron. That's huge, and that's going to stabilize them.
Back to defend.
Yeah, that's going to stabilize them a lot. Now, this very possibly is going to be Dragon Point, but Zema's not up for 17. Vic isn't up for 5. They do both have TPs, so they can be at this fight, but we got all the fucking MC rolling up. Now, here is kind of the one thing that I want to talk about real quick for this fight is, I already forgot it. Bleh. Oh, huge blue ward there. It's going to stop 2 TPs now coming in for SB&M. They're going to look for this. Vic the Butcher and Zema. Monogatari shoving out bot wave beforehand. He wants money so bad. This Kaisa is not in a super strong spot yet, so it still needs to be played through the other members of this. Zema splits off the fight. Sam Ladd is on the side. Zema's looking for Zema. Pardon me. Sam Ladd is looking for Zema. Huge bounce house up top. Vic the Butcher tries to fight for a little bit longer. He's going to get taken out. Lead, Nexus, and Mr. Boof are all low. How much damage can Sam Ladd actually get out the rest of this fight? It's not looking like enough. Hairwiz has Guardian Angel, and that's going to make this really hard. He also has Thunder Sky. He's going to live for a lot in this fight. Lands the Q on Sam Ladd. He's going back in. He has Guardian Angel. He knows he just has to start the fight, and Monogatari is going to look to finish it as Lee Sin comes back up. Shield Fitzik. Monogatari, does he have the damage? Monogatari does not have what he needs unless Hairwiz a little more HP. He gets the kill on Ari and Triumph and Thunder Sky. Hairwiz is going to be 12-1. An absolutely insane performance by him, and Monogatari coming alive when his team needs it most.
Demon time on Hairwiz. I got to give props to Caitlyn. That wall was shutting the wall of traps on that lane up next to the blue buff. Completely shut Monogatari down for
Let's watch
a majority of that fight.
So we have, as soon as this blue ward spots them, the instant double TP, even the short one from Vic. And that wall from traps. Zema also puts a wall over it. And the fight was looking pretty... Zema had a really bad angle here on the side.
Yeah.
A big Lee Sin kick here does a good amount of damage. Vic the Butcher splits the fight just a little bit. Takes Tango Fish, which is good. He knows that he wants to take out the Caitlyn. She will end up dying to Vic the Butcher. He dies for it, but getting rid of the AD there was very important. But yeah, that wall of traps made the second part of this fight so hard, just like you said. But, I mean, Hairwiz, man.
Yeah.
Playing this fight's spectacular. He goes in knowing that he can die for his team, for the GA, buys a lot of space. And Monogatari, they don't touch him at all, probably because they're used to him this whole game, like dealing with no fucking damage. And then he just gets free hitting time. Hairwiz, oh my god, he was so low.
My shield is here for you.
What runes is he rocking? He must have had, like,
Blue team has
Hairwiz?
scored an ace.
yeah.
Yeah, he has
He must be running Conqueror, right?
he has Conquer and Triumph. I'm like 98% sure. So
There's no way he's getting that healing from anything else.
Sunder Sky is fucking crazy bonkers though.
That GA purchase was well worth it, though. Good.
It was
good
super heads
foresight
up.
on his
a lot
part.
of people go GA defensively when a lot of times when these fighters buy GA, one of the reasons why it's so good is because they can do all their fighter stuff, disrupt the backline, force them to spend a lot of resources on them, and then a few seconds later they're going to be back in the fight, just like that. Where Lee Sin, who's not traditionally like an engaged character, like he can look for fights, right, with his Q obviously, but you know this isn't like Ornn or something. He becomes
closer
the
to it
Ornn
his
ramp.
ass.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of, you know, a fighter, and so just being able to catapult yourself into the enemy team, knowing that it's okay if I die, I have GA. That's kind of I'm gonna be the Ash Arrow, right? I'm gonna be the Nautilus Hook.
It's that enlightened thinker.
Monogatari, he's gonna get tagged up. Gonna ult back to his team. Concussive blows aren't gonna proc on him. Interesting flash there. As now Nexus is gonna end up falling. Lead is in an awkward situation. Samlad, though, found a TP onto the flank. Hairwiz doesn't die. He's not gonna get any of the points back. Hairwiz ends up going down. Shut down into Samlad's pocket. That feels good. Lead does end up dying. Monogatari, though, untouched throughout the fight. Tango Fish went down as well over on the side. And a really, really big fight. 4 kills for SBNM as they're trying really hard to make it to a game 3. That back signals to me, you know, looking at the death timers, that they're not particularly looking to end, but they should at least be getting an inhibitor off of this.
Yeah, I think
An
they'll be
inhibitor in
pretty
control.
handedly here.
How good do we think Mr. Boof is? I'm Vic the Butcher. I'm just like Wing him. Hey, get off my turret, man. They don't want to play any funny business. They finally, you know, are starting to get in a spot here where they've been in charge of the game the whole time, but they don't want to overextend and fumble the bag that is very precariously placed on a string connecting two skyscrapers is kind of how it feels. Because, yeah, they're ahead, but Tango Fish is on 3 items. Samlad's dealing a lot of damage in these fights. Xin gets fucking Sundered Sky, he's full build. Mr. Boofa is playing Renekton. All you need for that shit is Flash W. So,
Whoa.
yeah, you can see him even think about that for a second.
Seen a lot of this backing on Ward's business. Jeez.
Just auto the turret. Just auto the turret. There we go. Boofa takes a bit of HP. Likely he's going to be fine, but he's going to be rooted up. Hairwiz is here too. And Renekton walks really far forward when he could have just autoed the turret to destroy it. And he's going to die. That puts MC in a pretty awkward spot because about 90 seconds out from an objective is when you want to make sure that you're establishing vision control. And without your top laner, it is a lot harder to get vision control around, number 1, the Soul that's coming up in about 90 seconds, or number 2, the Baron that is now coming up in about 60 seconds. So a massive misstep from Mr. Boofa that's going to affect the next minute, maybe even like 6 minutes if one of these objectives gets taken out of the game.
Absolutely. And you can already see SBM here starting to apply some of that pressure, throwing out some vision, taking camps where they can, really sort of slow bleeding MC here.
Hold on, Seth. I just realized that was the top tier 1 finally dying. Despite having so much control around the map, SBNM did not take turrets for so long. I'm pretty sure their 3 outers were gone by when their 3 outers were gone, MC still had. Well, I mean, like SBNM's 3 outers were alive, while MC. Hold on, I'm saying it wrong. And Samlad is getting chunked anyway. And Monogatari's just going to use the ult because with Baron coming up in 10 seconds. You want to guarantee the kill. Something to take note of here. Hairwiz has the Guardian Angel coming up soon, so he's going to be able to Look for really any fight he fucking wants, and even if he gets killed in the pit, as long as it's quick and he's alive to smite, it doesn't matter. Mr. Bufa has TP. He's gonna use it, but is it too late? Zemma's already put up that Weaver's Wall, and Blue Ward trying to make something happen. Maokai ult as well is gonna keep Xin Zhao out of the pit, and look at where Tango Fish is. Completely isolated. Lead is in trouble. Gonna use that ultimate to try to get some space. Fight is a little split, but a huge toss from Zemma ends up sealing the deal. Lead now is trying to run away. This fight is getting very split. Victor Butcher is in trouble. How to use Flash, has the ult, he might be able to use it to get some life steal and survive longer in this fight. Tango Fish has power, Lead is going to start recalling, but he's wondering if maybe he can turn this into a greater fight. Look at the TP really deep in Wolves, but we're going to have to zoom in. Tango Fish finally gets caught, and 2 people go down for MC, and the other 2, brother, are on the wrong side of the map. Sam Land is here hoping that he could catch that wave to stop the push, but he's not going to be able to. SPNL already have 2 waves. This could be it.
That was really good on their
Jumps
part.
into the E from Talia. No. And with that, we're going to a game 3.
That fake retreat into an instant turn when they're in a good position.
Let's watch it again. I know we were super zoomed out because we were watching like the TP coming in and shit.
Even still, man.
They get that kill.
Baiting out that far TP.
Right Weaver's Wall. And right here, Lead, I don't know how they have vision of it, but Lead has, right there, a blue ward. Lead instantly knows that he needs to W to get into the pit. So he Ws, as soon as he's in range, he starts the W, but he gets pushed out by the Cassante, rooted up by the Maokai, and he's not able to find a way into the pit even after that Weaver's Wall goes down. Great control of the area, and Tango Fish was not with his team mid lane. He was completely split, had to walk an awkward way, which means he's not here until the very end of the fight. This means all this extra time that Mr. Boofa is buying in the backline, Tango Fish wasn't DPSing until just now, and even when he was, it's all on Hairwiz, who's using the GA. Tango Fish has the classic Caitlyn trick where they put the trap onto the GA, but this wasn't enough here. She wasn't close enough, but they start to feel themselves here because Caitlyn is amped up, Xin Zhao's on the flank, even if he's like 1 HP. As soon as they see Fidsick on the side here, they should be worried. But it's Zemma, again, who finds the play. The W forces the 2 of them to get out of the way. And then in goes Hairwiz, seals the deal. And this Sam Lad TP may have been too far away, but it was an unfortunate fight. Great turn.
Good TP if they kept running, but I don't think that was ever in the playbook for SBM there.
No, it wasn't.
They know what they got.
They do, bro. I have to do some production stuff. Take it away, bro.
Take it away. Oh, I hate it when you do this to me. I gotta let it be known, and I expect a big paycheck from LOLMidwest. I'm staying up past my bedtime to cast this one. So this one goes out to all the party people out there. A sleepy guy can get a good cast in every once in a while.
Honk shoe me type shit.
Real. I've been a real stand-up citizen recently. Who knew you can play competitive League of Legends at 8 o'clock in the morning and get a good night's sleep?
They said it couldn't be done.
Yeah. I do coaching, by the way.
By the way. But it's not just late for the fucking players, man. It's late for us, bro. We're EP. It's almost midnight, and there's 11 of us here at midnight on a Wednesday watching League of Legends. That's love, man.
Betting?
That's
betting on predictions?
Betting on it on BetMGM using code BucketJohn for 20% on your first parlay boost for Midwest LOL.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Put it in there right now. Put it in that pipe and smoke it right now.
That's the stuff that puts you to sleep.
It puts you to sleep. It keeps you awake. It does all 3, man. It puts you into purgatory and you're not sure which way you're going, man. It makes you feel like you're on the edge of life and death, but in a nice way, in a euphoric way. And it's going to be the same fucking bands.
Yay, yay. Let him play his ear, man. Just one time.
Who's DMing me? Who's sending me fucking pings? Oh. It's John.
John. He
It was.
hopped on Valorant. He's on a bender.
He just asked me to play Valorant with. Dude, you were on the cast with us. I
You
assume
know
he's
what we're
watching.
doing. Let me check the viewer list. He's not watching. He's a fake fan.
Oh, that also is new, and so is that Rel.
No, they banned Yasuo last ban roll.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they swapped out Renekton for the Yasuo.
Well,
I suppose because they were gonna pick it, but what do I know? You know.
well, what now, Seth? Skarner, that's got to
What
be
now. That is new. That is a new.
new. Now,
ban.
Hairwiz is Skarner.
We've
Was goaded with
Oh!
the sauce. It was goaded with. Now, don't get too excited because we're not going to see it.
I know.
And
but you
Monogatari,
opened my
on a
third
pick
eye.
where he cannot play like an assassin, might be goaded.
True. And I mean, Monogatari on this Sivir, I think we've seen it once before. And all respect to the guy, I prefer him on those champions that just scale up to be demons in the late game.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna
Hold on, Nocturne's up.
with all the respect.
Nocturne's up. That might have been why they banned the
his mid and
Skarner.
early.
Real quick, we've seen this before, like a shit ton in this league. These people will just pick Orianna Nocturne and make the game really easy. Wukong would also be, a traditionally good pick.
Yeah.
I would not hate that at all. Another good ball delivery team fight system. It's not as an easy ball delivery as Nocturne, but he brings a lot more in the team fight through his own kit instead of just relying on hers, and that is what's going to be locked in.
All I was saying earlier, I think the bot lane of Small Brain just leaves a lot to be desired in the mid and the early game. A lot of those big plays down there are typically initiated by the GOAT Hairwiz. So having something to pop off later, I'm never upset by that.
No pick.
Wake up.
I doubt
Wake
that
up,
Fizz
Sleepy.
is real. I think he's EP. I think he's an EP boy. I think he's a sleepy EP little boy.
Yeah. Somebody
No?
forgot to wake up Grandpa.
No, they're not saying anything in chat. That's real. That Fizz is real.
Okay. That's a Fizz. I don't...
This early in a draft, Fizz is crazy.
Yeah. I like Sejuani, though. Always happy to see a Sejuani.
Playing into that teamfight identity. The Fizz isn't really, though.
No.
But
not
as
at all.
long as your core four are strong enough and able to kind of phalanx their way through anything, Fizz can look for those side angles to try and hunt down Orianna, or even, Twitch might be able to be a little sneaky. Fizz would be on Twitch hunting duty. He's going to be throwing bait and hoping that shark smells a fish. Or smells
And
a
you
rat.
already know Zem is going to hit it.
Oh, an absolute freak. Absolute beast.
That's a beast. One of the mid laners of all time. And now we go back to boring ban phase where they ban Morgana again.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Actually, you know what? At the end of draft. Or actually, I'll do it in-game. I'll shout out.
Yeah, go for it. It's not like there's anything to talk about here. Let me guess. The next ban is Silas.
That's crazy. That
No,
would be crazy. That would actually be a little psychotic. Banning the Ashe, or pardon me, banning the good things that are going to ban with Twitch. If you have ever been smurfed on by Enchanter, who's your elo, and an AD who suspiciously swapped their summoners recently, you know how powerful Twitch Lulu is. So they want that shit gone. I would not be surprised if they took two Enchanters off the table. Considering we already see a Sejuani, a Milio ban maybe in our future as well.
Milio, Anami.
Nami, they're coming from the other side, I guess. That's kind of cool. Nami's good because she's gonna bring that disengage that makes Wukong's life pretty annoying. Braum is already off the table. That would pretty normally be a great, especially into Twitch, a good spot. Which might be why Mapogo picked Twitch right there, is because they know a lot of the characters they don't want to play it into have already been removed from the situation. Jarvan, Braum, stuff like that. That just kind of makes his life annoying in different and unique ways.
Even like Nico for the anti-engage.
Yep, there's the Milia band because I'm a genius.
You are. God, how does your head hold it all in?
It doesn't. My head is too. This is actually real. I can't wear hats. I try to find hats, and the biggest hats I find are too small. And I thought that it was just because I'm morbidly obese, but it turns out that my head is actually just that big. Thoughts on this Rakan
I don't
pick,
know
Seth?
whether to be happy for you or
It sucks. I love hats, but I can never wear them. I can wear like beanies. You know,
yeah, that's the
I like
ticket.
beanies. But anyway,
Welcome to the
Rakan ban.
club.
That feels pretty good. Rakan Twitch is nice. Rakan loves
ball
being
delivery.
comboed. Another ball delivery, and he loves being comboed with Wukong because he's able to play off that clone. And Rakan loves having a dive buddy. Rakan, a lot of people consider him just the engage support, which he is, but he loves having somebody who can, get more mobility with his E. That's Xin Zhao, that's Lee Sin, characters like that. And Wukong, of course, one of those jungle fighters. That's going to make it really easy for Rakan to follow up on that Cyclone. Speed of engage supports, their Giga engage support, Leona. Classic Rakan counter right here, able to stop his W if she's quick enough with her Q, the shield bash, and we finally see the Zaheen coming out from the small brain. That being said, this is the first time in a while. We've normally seen that Zaheen banned in this matchup. So I want to say if Mapogo let it through, as opposed to like Morgana, right? If Mapogo let it through, there's got to be a reason. They have to have something they have planned into it. And Mbessa feels pretty good. Mbessa can find somebody. She can move with the Wukong. She's a good Rakan dive combo target.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Volibear's that stuff too.
Oh.
I just ain't expecting to see it.
Yeah.
Volibear does like it though, because Zaheen, just think about the timers, man. Zaheen wants to get those 12 stacks, and he wants to keep beating the fuck out of you. So, a lot of people are going to go, oh, but like, so I need to go somebody who can, space away from him after one trade and make his life hell. Yes, but you also could just be Volibear, who says, all right, man, let's keep trading. W.
Yeah.
W. W.
One more.
W.
One more.
W.
I'm
Bite
at
another
the blackjack table and I keep hitting.
Bite another rock. So, yeah.
I'm excited to see Vic on something a little bit more. I liked what we saw from him on the Olaf and even his Renekton, So seeing him on something more akin to those, where you're just, we saw the two big dudes beating the shit out of each other, but now we get to see a slightly smaller fella whacking away at a big guy.
Big guy. SpongeBob.
Don't even start this
SpongeBob,
shit
big
with
guy.
me.
Pants okay.
I'm already brain melting. Let me.
SpongeBob, big guy. Pants okay.
And the worst part about all of this and this cast and these games? It's not the games. It's not the picks. It's not even the doo-doo doggy fearless. It's the fact that after we get out of here, you and John are going to beg me to play Valorant, and I'm going to want to hang myself.
And we're going to play a game of Valorant.
And I'm going to play one because I'm a fucking fool.
Yeah. Yeah, that is going to happen.
Pray for me.
At least you know.
I know. I'm ready.
Well, that's good, man.
Oh. Hold on. Oh, God.
What?
Go to commercial and I'll tell you.
All right, sounds good. Well, y'all, because we're in our 3-minute break, we'll be right back. We already got a game. Pretend like you didn't see that. And we're balling. All right, level 1. Let's see how the level 1s play out. Oh, we have a little bit of sneakiness. We have a little bit of sneakiness. Sneaky, sneaky. We have some movement here.
Nothing to grab, though.
Oh, but here, look at this. Oh, we didn't see this coming. Sam Ladd has stood up too far.
Sam.
Flashes away. Good play. And all that.
Hubris on that guy.
Well, he's going Oriana. He's not going to be building hubris this game.
Monogatari's third-party device telling him to move away from that bush as 3 members walk towards it.
Oh, but Fitzik isn't. Fitzik gets knocked up. The exhaust goes on a Tango Fish. He procs the cleanse pretty early because he wants this fight to keep going. And Monogatari's going to get chunked down. She got the cafe cutie dishes. Throwing him out like a fucking waiter in an Applebee's. But it's not going to be enough.
Talking about earlier.
Yeah, like waiters,
always something going on.
Always something going on in these games. Now, I asked team captains from each team, Seth, what they were thinking about the upcoming game. Jay Mustis, team captain of SBNM, I think, had this to say. That was the right team. He says, like Inting XD, IDK, I am out snagging wife food. And then I said K. And then he said, okay, our vibe is we're going to play chill, play some games, maybe win a game here or there. There's 3 games, so that would be a win if you played it, if you won a game here and there. Or I guess or there, so I guess they're only going to win 1. But all in all, I'm excited to play against the Mapo squad. Hold on, Tango Fish looking for a fight here. Continue on the bottom. Zenith Blade on Fid6. Going to send him in, making Nexus have to walk back a little bit. But Tango Fish bursts out that entire fight. Anyway, continuing Jabus's message. He says,
oh my god.
A bunch have awesome... I hadn't actually read this. He said, a bunch have awesome people, and I don't know what that means.
I gotta interrupt you here.
Yeah?
Titan Esports, rating with a party of 56.
Titan Esports! Welcome to the club! Follower goal met by the Titan Esports people! Let's go! Welcome, Titan Esports gamers.
Did we get another prediction going?
Oh, can we get a prediction going? Who wins game 2? Did that just get paid out? Prediction ended 1 minute ago?
Did, but nobody betted.
Oh, CLT, is that CLT? CLT. Get that prediction going. Everybody new follow, get some points. Let's gamble. Let's gamble. Let's hit some money lines. You can't do Bet MGM because you live in one of the states that bans gambling. This is how you're going to get it. Hurry up, CLT. Where are you? Somebody ping CLT. Go ping CLT. Go ping CLT in the Discord, Seth. Go ping him.
Dude,
let's get this prediction going.
Give me. I'm a fart in the wind to that guy.
Yeah, that guy's he's kind of a big deal. We're kind of fucking nobodies compared to that goat. All right, we got a fight up here on the top side. Someone's going to be a little bit later, but Lead ends up not getting the Sejuani Eid. There he goes. Finally does tag. Mr. Bufa going to get stunned up here instead. Zema is looking to kind of exchange some blows, but against a level 4 Volibear, that's like the strongest champ that exists in the fucking game. Nexus looks to go in with the Grand Entrance. Great Spiel Shield from Monogatari, but he's got no more mana. That's not what that ability gives anymore. And Nexus takes some HP, but Monogatari and Fidzik continue to go lower and lower in this bottom side. Now let's talk about the rest of the map. Volibear and Fizz both are going to really like these first kills. How much are they going to be able to convert it into? We'll see.
Ease of access on that Electrocute proc is going to be bursting down Sam in the mid lane there pretty heavily throughout this game. I mean, we're really seeing the value of this Recon pick down bot, so...
Nexus has been fantastic at this Recon pick, and just knowing the later in this game how it's going to go. Oh, actually, I had something regarding Nexus. Is this plat? This is high diamond. I think there's 1 Emerald 1 player, and the rest are diamond with 1 Masters player, I want to say maybe? All right, Zema is just fucking balling right now. Lead goes in, though. You know what? This is just what happens sometimes when you play Fizz in comp. Is you try and do Fizz things, except when you're actually in comps with the enemy jungler, she can get a little wacky.
The 6-pack dodge.
The 6-pack dodge. Mind equals controlled in the mid lane. But Lead ends up picking up that kill, which is good for Oriana. She's going to pick up the rest of that wave. Oh, now we got a little bit of an awkward situation down here. Lead jumps over the wall all secret. Nexus teamed up with him. Hairwiz has to flash away because he's scared. Control Ward reveals they had no vision. It was just sauce.
How the hell did Nexus know?
Dude, this guy just knows. Speaking of Nexus, we've got... So I asked both the team leaders their team's thoughts going into this game. Well, there's that power, that first kill from Mr. Bufa. I asked both teams what their thoughts were. And Jameis says I could just read out loud because it would make sense. But here we have what was replied to me by Nexus from MC. Mr. Buffa, who is currently at 0.1 BAC, said, I'm a poop on this guy's head. Lead said, we're going to play calm, cool, and collected. And he had just lectured the top laner with 0.1 BAC on white privilege. Sam Ladd said that me asking that was corny and he ain't doing it. Tango said he was feeling evil, malicious, and aggressive. Ooh, Shockwave here in mid lane. It's gotta trap up Zema. Zema doesn't have ult. He can't really look for it. Getting knocked up and getting taken down.
Woo.
Ooh, and talking about Nexus, the guy who just made that play, secured, said he's ready to hit the rift and watch a VOD back of what have been the most entertaining casters in the server in a few hours. Oh. I really hope that we didn't flame Nexus in that.
We didn't.
I don't know, in that Nico game, that'd be a little awkward. Mr. Booth is dead, by the way.
No,
Sejuani wanted that kill. She said that one's mine, bro.
No worries. You're getting the teams all mixed up, man.
Oh my god, was the Nico not?
Fidsick.
Was that
Fidsick is SPM.
Fidsick? You're right. No, I've been flaming Fidsick, not Nexus.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
yeah,
you're right.
fine.
Speaking of which, Fidsick is right here. Lead, looking to make this play continue. Fidsick with a good exhaust. It's gonna shut it down for the moment. Good stun there from here. Up here. Hairwiz as well. These series has been fucking crazy, guys. And we're gonna continue. Big autos there from Leona are gonna lock up Lead, who hits acid, hopes that it works, and it might! He's getting some HP. Is he gonna be able to dodge the W2 from Sejuani? He does not. The second part of that Sedge W is gonna finish the deal. But while we were up here, oh, hold on. Nexus is in trouble, has to flash. But while we were up here, guys, just doing some fucking bullshit, somehow Monogatari gets chunked to absolute shit. Tanglefish shoves the wave. And then Monogatari says, against a level 6 guy, I'm okay. I can do that.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Oh.
Tanglefish hits him with the fucking, I don't know, Albanian two-step, and that shit's over. And then now we're here.
Yeah.
So that top side win on that fight, Sedge got some kills. Not the best target for the kills, but this early on, you really just want the gold. She does end up getting the grubs, though. That's a pretty big win, Seth.
Absolutely. I don't know. I don't want to keep shit talking. I don't want to keep shit talking the SPM bot lane. I'm sure they're lovely people, but they just cannot hold it down. I mean,
Monogatari looks really good on strong side, but in weak side, it can be a little bit of a struggle. But that also makes sense when, you know, both supports leave up to go up top, and Tangofish is already super far ahead. By the way, Vic the Butcher kills Mr. Buffa. Good for Vic the Butcher. I love Vic the Butcher, but he is my bias. Nexus is looking for something here on the bot side. Just a little trade. You know how Rakan is, guys. You see, like, the same engage 8 times, and every single time it just whittles him down, and then eventually he gets all shiny and handsome and really fast, and they just get all charmed up and they end up dying. Now, we got a little bit of action. Monogatari's got to go down to the big stick that Lee's got. Fidsick. Gonna get chunked down, and you know what? Sometimes the old rat-a-tat-tat or spray and pray, I don't remember what it's called actually nowadays. Tangofish, just gonna use that to clear the wave a little bit quicker. Force Fidsick into an awkward spot. Fidsick is still just trying to get some XP though, because once Leona gets level 6, it really unlocks her ability. Lead! Smiting that away! Absolute demon time, bro, here in the bot lane.
Zema not looking as oppressive as in the other games we've seen of him.
This was a very early fizz. For those who remember how early this fizz was, actually, Seth, you can just talk for a little bit. I'll pull up the draft.
You did it again, you bastard. Yeah, the draft there, I'm not sure where the fizz pick came from. We were hovering Ori Wukong, and the timer went down to 0, and then some for this pick, this B2 pick. I don't know if I liked it, but we're here now.
Broadcast the game that's out. Nexus is 1 HP. I looked away for 3 seconds.
It's out? Dude. I gotta let him breathe.
All right, y'all. So let's look real quick at the draft. We're seeing it here. That is like the earliest fizz. I don't even see people pick fizz that early. OTPs pick fizz that early in fucking solo queue. If you're picking fizz that early, it's because you're like either trolling or a psychopath, which Zema is kind of a psychopath, but like in the good way.
Zema is a psychopath.
But this early, I mean, he picked it into the Orianna, picked it into the Wukong, He kind of saw what was coming up, and then he gave the opponent an entire draft to prepare for it. We got action going on here, bro. Vic the Butcher is gonna just needs one more auto to get his revive, and he doesn't get it. Oh, man. You can literally see the healing that this negated. It's already negated 360. He should be able to get it. Mr. Buffa should just die. That being said, Zemma is also looking like a snack right now, and Lead is hungry. And he's going to commit the ult and the flash. Get Cycloned on, baby. Lead 3-2. Lead's been playing fantastic this series.
Yeah.
Remembering in game 1, him and Nexus have fantastic communication. Let's think about game 1. Oh, hold on. Fidsec is in a bit of an awkward situation here. Looking for a fight that he doesn't really want. Nexus now is here. Gotta hit him with the quickness and the grand entrance. Meanwhile, on the bot side, Tangofish just bursts him Monogatari, uses the cleanse to get out that expunge as quick as possible. And he's gonna be able just to slink his way out of that fight after getting another solo kill.
I mean, that's the difference. We could even look at these two supports side by side. They're doing essentially the same thing, right? Exerting some pressure on other points of the map while their ADCs just sort of duke it out bot because they can handle themselves fine enough. Shrugburger there. But Nexus is just executing it better.
He is. And I mean, let's just think about all the way back to the first game in this series. For those who weren't here, Lead was on Malphite and Nexus was on Seraphine. And, you know, it's maybe one of the easiest combos in the entire fucking game, right? But Malphite would hit the 2-man ult, Seraphine would ult on top of it, and that's 2 dead people. And yeah, it's simple, but that's synergy. And here, as it started to get more complicated through the series, Lead and Nexus have continued to pair up and cause havoc. As now Monogatari's got a spell shield early instead of reactionary. And that one early press of the E is going to mean he has to lose his summoner right after arriving back to lane. This has been a rough game for Monogatari.
Yeah. I mean, show me a game where it hasn't been.
That's just toxic.
I know. I'm just so disappointed in him. Can I say that? I've seen what he can do. He had a couple of games in the last series that really showed off what he's good at.
I'm pretty sure he literally, the last time we saw him play Sivir, he like saved the series. And he saved the game where they were super far behind. Hold on, Sam Ladd is getting completely caught up. Ult's at an awkward time, considering the fish is on top of the big stick. And a kill in Zemma's pocket. Even if he's died 3 times, 3 kills is still 900 gold. And the quicker this Fizz gets to his first item, the better. Because no matter how strong this Twitch is, he's not going to survive a Twitch full combo. Or pardon me, a Fizz full combo. Any time. Oh, Tangofish doesn't even give a fuck. Here's my ult. Boom.
We gotta love that ADC ult for wave clear, basically.
This turret should be dead. Nexus goes in because he wants to buy a little second. Nexus flashes out. A missed ult from Fidsec, and Tangofish didn't think that Nexus was going to be able to get out, so he wasn't standing nearby for the E2. You know, that's just how it is sometimes. Lead doesn't have flash, but a Tangofish in his pocket. He's going to be able to deal a lot of damage. He has the second part of the Cyclone, which he's going to use early. Down goes Sejuani. Lead gets exhausted. He keeps going deeper. Doesn't have track on Zemma. Lead, barely doesn't get the kill. Meanwhile, on the top side, Mr. Buffa goes mega mode. Vic the Butcher just knocks him up and walks away. Trades across the map happening, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel for the Twitch there. Obviously, you want the support to get out. You believe in him, but only so much you can do. Twitch with like 100 mana.
All right.
Are you really gonna pull off there?
Fizz feeling himself. Hairwiz goes in after the Fizz leaves, ends up getting shockwaved up, and apparently this fight top lane is just so much more important. Never mind, directed cam is ass, and Tangofish gets shut down. Orianna already used her shockwave. Isn't going to have a lot of good tools here. We're going to watch that top fight later. Don't worry, y'all. Wukong now going to get stunned up, and snared, and knocked up, and deaded. Shot in the back of the head, bro. Absolutely a huge gold swing there.
Real.
For SBNM, and Sliver had some free time. Now let's watch what happened here. Vic the Butcher is feeling himself because he's got a lot of HP, and Mr. Buffa does not. Oh, wrong button. Sign my hand position in the wrong spot. And then does he just like press Q on him?
It's these greed plays.
Now let's watch
He
that mid play
wanted
one more
that
time.
fight.
So we see the Shockwave, but the Shockwave, when you have that Rakan, you kind of have to just play off that Rakan combo. Only getting the Shockwave on Sejuani was brutal. Now, Twitch is in a bad spot. He gets shut down. Sam Ladd gets hit by the full assassination power of this Fizz. And then Lead, not even standing that far out of turret range, gets locked down.
Unfortunate for Zema there. I think he was trying to Q to get out, but some fancy footwork from the Wukong there kept him in. I also am a
Oh,
Zema
channel
user,
points!
so-
Channel points predictions! Channel points predictions, everybody. You have a minute. You have a minute left to spend all of your channel points.
I've got so much money right now.
Spend it all, bro. Spend it all.
I have 1.5k.
I'm putting all my money on Mapogo because their support said that we were the best casters. They're
It's
the most
true.
entertaining
You know
caster.
what? Let me put all mine
So
in
I
there
put it
too.
all in there. Somebody just dumped a ton of ones on small brains. This is gonna end up gonna be pretty close. Chat, follow right now if you haven't followed already to get those free points. Unfollow after. I don't give a fuck, man. And then spend your points. Make some money, baby. Make some money. Gamble.
I'm dumping 1,500.
Come on.
Mapogo to the moon.
Mapogo to the Mapogo coin. All right, Vic the Butcher
Oh, yeah,
realized he's in an awkward
150.
situation, so he's kind of waddling the fuck out of there.
It's another case of the Vic cage.
Oh, Vitzik finds Lead. Isn't able to get that full combo with Sejuani nearby, which means Lead is going to be able to get out of there before being locked up by the permafrost. God, Leona Sejuani is so strong. I would not be surprised if we see some Merc treads in here really soon, man. Leona Sejuani, like, this shit is oppressive. And it's just going to make it so you don't get one shot so much by the Fizz. So that's going to feel pretty good, too. Oh, we need objective timers, don't we, chat? 15 seconds until Dragon is up. Pretty good trade here from Vic the Butcher. He's going to ult as well, get some HP back. He's going to be full stacks here. He has the GA effect. I actually don't know. He's not gonna, oh. Mr. Buffa, Vic the Butcher, no way, he dodged the W, and Vic the Butcher didn't have enough after all the shields. Meanwhile, down here, Sam Ladd is caught out. He's gonna get absolutely one-shot. Shockwave doesn't find who it needs to. Tango Fish is hoping to find some value in this fight after his mid laner is taken down, and he might be able to lead using the Cyclone, buys a lot of room and a lot of time. Monogatari is super far forward. Lead doesn't have the Cyclone. He's just going in, you know, testing the waters a little bit, being a little bit silly, but below them, here's Mr. Buffa. Doesn't have the ultimate, which means his positioning here is going to be a little awkward. He's not going to be that big man that we're really looking for. Now, Dragon's been started up. Let's look at the members that are alive. Vic the Butcher has TP. He's going to be in this fight. So does Sam Ladd. Both are walking. Here we have Orianna TP on the right, but the fight is already starting here back in the actual fight. Nexus gets 3 on the knockup. Lead goes in. No Cyclone to follow up, but he might not need it. Fitzik is the first to fall. Monogatari is walking away poisoned, but still alive. Now Zema gets taken down, and Lead is leading the charge. Hairwiz down here on the bottom sees a potential Dragonsteel possibility. 4 members are gone. It's only Buffa hitting this, and Hairwiz has Smite. He can just go in and steal it, but he oh my god, he could have done that so much earlier with Smite. I don't know why he waited that long. Permafrost goes through, uses the Q to slow Mr. Buffa. Is he going to be able to live? He has to find his way over here to the left to get out. Slowing Mr. Buffa just means he's going to get a reset on the Q. That is not how you get away from a Volibear. Tries to use the Glacial Prison at the very end, but it's not going to result in anything. And now, even though they get Dragon, SBNM are losing turrets, man.
Yeah, I think the play waiting that long on Hairwiz was just to see if Volley would get a little bit lower in health, maybe get a kill on him, shut him down since he has that Doran's ring on him. Or, is that the item?
No, that's, come out this.
Yeah, Dark Seal. I'm so sorry.
I forgive you,
I'm a
bro.
troll.
Don't worry. I speak for all
Yeah,
of
it just
chat
didn't work
when I say
out.
we forgive you, bro.
Thanks. Take it over for a sec. I gotta
You gotta
let the
reset.
dogs out,
Hey,
if
man.
you know what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're saying, man. Take those shoes and those socks off and send me pics when you can. Now, up here in the top side, Leona's she's just gonna hop over that wall real quick. She's chill. She's not in trouble. Let's take a vision control real quick. This is what a caster does when they have nothing to talk about and they just need to yap a little bit. One team have control top map. Oh, that's a pretty good line right there. That's a pretty good line. Other team have less control but deep. Oh, see Sejuani? And that's actually it. Other than that, they just have some defensive vision. So, pretty chill moment right now. But you know why it's chill? It's because Zema is lying in wait, bro. Is Samlad going to be caught? Walks up. I can't see the fish, but that's because of a spectator bug. Samlad's got to try and deal a lot of return damage. As Phase Rush, he's got to try and get out, but ult's too early! And it misses, and Zema kills Samlad because of the fucked up ultimate. Holy guacamole, bro. Oh, and that was close enough that that might actually have done it. Shame. Anyway, back to the chill game. We're chilling now, guys. Real chill. Nothing's going on. And both teams kinda like that. They are chill as fuck. CLT in chat says, surprise no MR boots for Orianna. Yeah, we are too. I feel like she was maybe subject to the Ionian boot mind control, which happens when you back with really, really shitty amount of gold where you can't really buy anything that you want, and the only thing you can do is buy your Ionian boots, and you're just kind of sitting there, and you're like, well, it's the only thing I can buy. I'll just do this instead of getting, like, the Negatron cloak. That happens all the time. Because, I mean, into Sejuani and Leona, and just having to match side into Fizz, the tenacity is what you're really buying this for, but the MR is pretty fucking nice, too.
I'm so pressed. I missed a Zema play.
You missed a Zema play, bro. He sat in the bush for, like, 2 minutes and waited. Classic Zema.
That's classic.
Classic Zema, bro. Meanwhile, oh, he's doing, hey!
He's doing it again.
Hey, he's doing it again.
Do it for me.
Oh, we gotta play. We gotta play cooking.
Bandy.
Nexus, looking a little bit on Monogatari, but we're chill, bro. We're chill. This is how you threaten Baron. You shove 2 side lanes, and because you're shoving the 2 side lanes, you're able to get control around Baron. But normally those 2 side lanes are mid and top, not mid and bot. So just a little bit awkward. As Tango Fish lane Monogatari because I was slacking.
That's...
My bad to everybody. My bad. Please forgive me, gang. Oh, classic Twitch, bro. And then he opens up with the rat-a-tat-tat. And through all of that, man. Again. I mean, he was gonna, he was kind of dead either way, but yeah, you gotta wait until you see it. When Twitch ults, it is kind of hard to tell what's the expunge and what's the ult, so you have to kind of look at Twitch's model to know the difference, but yeah. All right, we got some pings here on the fight. Volibear is in a good flanking position, so SBNM, they want to do this quick, because if they wait for the Volibear to make this play, it could turn into something else. And here we go, back in the fight. Cyclone looking for something on Fitstick and Hairways, but before Vic the Butcher is here, they don't really have too good team fighting. Early cleanse, luckily it does give some tenacity, and Tango Fish is going to be up, but he doesn't have the ult this time. He's not going to be able to pump damage throughout this fight. Finally, Nexus uses the quickness, and Zema goes on a Tango Fish, but he's alive! He's going to live! Zema gets taken out. Vic the Butcher has the revive. Can he turn it into a one play? Not with all these members of MC here to shut it down. Great, perfectly timed knockup by Nexus. And Vic the Butcher is going to go down eventually. Monogatari gets to this fight late enough. He died, but now he's full up and ready. No rat-a-tat-tat, except now it is Monogatari. Do you remember this? He's here for part 2. And it's the greatest 2-parter we've seen all year. Tango Fish, 2 ults, 1 to start the fight and another to end it.
Thank God I put all those prediction points in Mapogo. I don't want to call it too early, but even with that early lead on the side of SPM, it looks like Mapogo is just doing what they need.
Oh, she doesn't have Solar Flare, but these low-key people are looking really low.
Yeah.
Oh, and Leona low-key deals a lot of damage and is very tanky. Yeah, she knows that she can be an absolute disruption, but she's not able to steal it. She's going to end up dying. Zema's here. So VP, Zema, he takes down Tango Fish. That's a huge round of gold. Now Nexus is in an awkward spot. Lead and Nexus go opposite ways. It's like in fucking Scooby-Doo. You're watching the gang split up and look for clues, except in Scooby-Doo, it doesn't work out, and it won't be working out here either. 3 members of MC get taken down. No Baron buff other than on Mr. Buffa, who was just alive at the right time. And now, on the other side of the map, Harewood is going to be able to equalize the Dragons 2-2.
Should not have said what I said.
Yeah, man, you need to...
SBM just made me regret it, yeah.
Caster Curse is real, bro.
It is. I'm new to this. You gotta give me some slack.
You need to do the opposite of whatever. See, we have... Oh, hold on.
Oh,
That ult is going to displace Fitsec, but that's not the one who's really locking you down or sending you to your grave. And Harewood does not give a fuck that he's getting hit by this turret. Unless Tango Fish is here, he doesn't even need to expunge that time. And the turret almost lives and ends up going down because of a caster minion bolt. Tango Fish has reset on his little sneakiness. He gets Knight's Vow. Oh, look at this guy. He's so sneaky. He's so sneaky. He's so sneaky. He's not going to find another one. Volibear on top lane is going to end up getting a play on the split. But how many times in a row are we going to see that exact same thing play out like that, Seth?
Hopefully not too many more times. I like my prediction points. I like those.
Lead is really feeling this fight, almost as if he's got a whole team behind him. Tango Fish, and Nexus walking up to help this play on Vic the Butcher, who's gonna ult out, gonna try and take the Hexgate, but Cyclone Orb 2 is gonna make him Tango wish he had managed to find his way out of that fight earlier. Samlad with an interesting TP. Normally that's a good tempo TP if you're looking to make a play, but no objective is up, so I'm not really sure what play he was looking for there. Maybe they just thought he was gonna be able to get out on the Hexgate. I'm not super sure.
Honestly, I think the play he's going for here is just exerting some of this heavy pressure they have to just take a turret, maybe even an inhib, despite the entirety of SBM being here.
Mr. Buffa has Baron, but it's only for the next 15 seconds, so he's not going to be able to actually hit this turret because of it. And that TP, although it did accelerate them, Volibear was not really in position with this wave yet. He is going to be now. So this fight is going to be split. No one is matching the Volibear because Vic the Butcher isn't there. He's going to completely destroy this turret.
That's what I was talking about.
I love that
this
animation.
damage
That
is
just like hearing that noise,
ridiculous,
donk, 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 donk. Hold on, real quick. We have It's Silver in the chat saying, "Don't gamble, kids. Ban him! Ban him! Gamble! 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 You're only 4 roulette wheels away from changing your life forever. Forever, man. You need to gamble. Gamble all your money. Your kid's college fund. You could have more than your kid's college fund if you took that and you just one roulette wheel. Just bet on red. It's like almost a coin flip. And you could change your life forever. The whole 401k. Put it on that.
They're making it even easier now.
You
don't even have to go to the casino.
You
You
don't
just
have to
get on
your phone.
RainBet.
You can just get on RainBet and play that Minesweeper game, man. And here's the other thing. Just think about it, right? There's so many awful stories about gambling. There's so many stories about people losing everything. How many stories have you heard about people winning everything? Well, that means you're due. It's a 50-50 shot. You're due. If somebody else ruined their life, that means you just made the greatest decision of your life. As now, we've got 2 fights across the map. Zemma's going to try and turn this into something on the top side, but Samlad uses the Zonias to survive the original Chum the Waters. Now, Zemma's a slippery fellow, and not just because he's a fish. Oh, nice shockwave once Zemma comes down. Means he's going to end up dying. Tango Fish came out. Hasn't used the Rat-a-tat-tat yet. Tango Fish found his way outside of the fight. He'll be able to pump out damage once he decides it's time. Meanwhile, on the bot side, Directed Cam says, fuck that shit up top. What's going on bot? Mr. Booth that gets a solo kill into turret. Volibear's balance. And he's going to start taking the inhibitor turret down bot. And then maybe the inhibitor, we saw how much damage this guy is able to do onto just any turret, any structure. And so instantly, SB&M are trying to stop the backs. Lead knows even if he gets taken down, they need to stop the backs. Fizz is now responding to Volibear. He will be able to scare off the Fizz, though. Fitzik is going to go down now. Hairwiz is the next target of Lead and Nexus. Lead has to take... he just gets perma frosted up. It's not going to turn into much more. Let's see what's going on down here. Mr. Buffa knows that if the fight is extended, he wins it, but he got really flipping low. Meanwhile, back over here, the fight's getting crazy enough that Samlad's Archangels was popped. And Volibear found his space. Zemma has ult again. It's going to tag on Mr. Buffa. Mr. Buffa does not have ult again. And this E is going to seal the deal. The Playful Trickster gets it done. But all 3 alive members of SBNM that were mid lane ran out bot. They lost turret. Vic the Butcher's on the backline though, and he's not getting damaged, which means he's gonna be able to get his full stacks as Zaheen. Samlad gets taken out, he trades 1 for 1. Now Vic the Butcher is all powered up and he wants more. Tango Fish doesn't have the flash anymore, dodges the W, can't dodge the Q, that's just an auto attack, gets stunned up by a great Leona play, and an overstay from MC means Vic the Butcher gets to use his TP to completely turn the vibes of that fight, the tides of that fight, and maybe the game after this mid push and a Dragon right after it, dude. They're gonna be eating good, dude. They're gonna be eating good. And you know who else is eating good? Everybody who gambled on SPNM. Gamble.
Gamble. Please. It looks like they're going for this drag. I think getting the early drag lead, you can trade it in for a Baron later.
Heads up.
I mean, we're already a 30-minute game. I would be concerned if these top tier teams can't close it out quickly, but we'll have to see.
Now, Hextech is fucking OP.
Yeah.
I mean, frankly, I think the chain damage is awesome. It should not have all this slowing bullshit. That is insane. And that it procs on each person, like, individually. So as long as you have all 5 of your teammates doing it, they're just going to keep getting slowed. Ridiculous. Slows are fucking broken. Anyway, Baron's getting taken. Let's see what Vic and Harewood see. Vic goes in, and he steals it! With the Grim Descent! Samlad over the wall is hitting big shockwaves, but Tanglefish gets stunned up. He might not be able to do all the damage that he needs. Great play from Nexus. It's gonna keep Tanglefish alive, and in the backline, Zema will die as Mr. Boofa stands tall in the front and takes down Fidsik. A TP to mid. They don't even need the Baron. SPNM can have it. They're here to take the series.
That Volibear champion is not balanced. Can you go? I mean, they're gonna win this, right?
They're gonna win.
The respawn timers are too long. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go back and look at that Volibear E damage and tell me that is not the most ridiculous thing you have ever seen in your entire life. Like, please, for the love of God, go back and look at it.
Yeah, we will. All right, announce it. So, good Baron call here. Having to use their tempo. They know this is the window. Samlad isn't there quickly, so they're just a little slow on the DPS. Is it an early smite? It's an early smite at 2k from Hairwiz in combo to the damage of the Grim Descent. Now, we're just all in a big circle beating the fuck out of each other right now, right? Zema's in the side. Watch the ult from him, and if it connects onto Nexus, who instantly is like, shit, and he gets away from his rat. Then because he has to leave the rat gets hit by the Glacial Prison. Like, there's Volibear going. How is Volibear not going to die here? How does Volibear not die here? Oh!
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Fuck this champ, man.
They know something I don't. Like, Monogatari, sure. But Hairwiz there?
What?
No, he was lower than I thought.
Alright, here we go.
Bored.
Tanglefish just isn't able to really open up. He can at the start of the fight, but that might have just been enough. He dealt a shit ton of damage. Mr. Boofa in the backline. Oh, here it is. Boom. God, this Volibear champ is insane, man.
Yeah. And he has E back up because of the Vorys.
What a series, man. Now let's be reminded.
Seriously.
Let's be reminded of the. Let's be reminded of. Just looking, Mr. Boofa at 0.1 BAC did say he gonna poop on that guy's head, and it did look like he did that at the end of that game, especially.
True.
And maybe he did learn about white privilege. Maybe that happened, and maybe he was educated.
Drunken fist. 0.1 BAC.
The drunken fist. Holy shit, man. What a game. This series was absolutely crazy.
What a turn. Both of these teams actually really competitive here.
Oh, hold on. We have a note. We have a note from Mothership, bro. We have a note from Mothership. Mothership says, oh, hold on. I'm on the wrong scene. Mothership says, note, both these teams could see each other in the play-in series, which is a best of 5. I would want to see a best of 5.
I would want to see
Between
that.
these.
As
I'd
well.
pay for that. Can we make this pay-per-view? Is that possible? Do we get
Holy-
kickback?
Yeah.
Oh my god, man.
Sub only.
Subs.
Sub only, but the sub box goes to my PayPal link.
Yeah. Sub only?
I lost it all at the blackjack table. I need more.
Gamble, kids. Gamble.
Gamble.
Can we get a CLT? Can we get a payout on that gambling, by the way? Can we get a...
I got the payout, dude.
Did I do? Oh, I did too.
3.8.
Oh my god, that feels good, man. That feels good.
Money.
Here comes the money. So yeah, that was a really fun series. I mean, if I had the replays easily accessible for the other games, I would low key just go back through them real quick. Literally was hype moments in aura.
Oh my god.
Start to finish.
Game
that
1
first
game from
oh.
Zema on Akali, that sealed the deal for
On
him,
Akali?
that guy. Yeah, wasn't it?
That was not this series, man.
No. Oh, this series. You're talking whatever.
I mean this series. This series was awesome because game 1 was the Seraphine Malphite combos. It was all of that, just hype moments and aura. Game 2 was like the Caitlyn Braum, Ari Zinzao game. And I mean, it went all 3. And even the last game was kind of thrown back and forth between each team like hot potatoes. So yeah, CLT, please host anybody if you want us to get some social clout with another league. I don't know if there's any league active, but I'm going to end the stream here in like 3 or 4 minutes. But everybody stick around if CLT is going to host somebody. If not, thank you so much for watching. This has been an absolute blast. Thank you for staying up late and watching this wonderful, wonderful game. This game of the gods, League of Legends, that we all play. And have a great time doing it. Seth, final words.
Thanks for having me. Always fun to watch some competitive League of Legends and comment on people's mental standings. And just a personal note out to SBM. You know, you might have lost this match or this series of matches, right? But you got something cooking under the hood there.
They're cooking.
You just got to
bro.
refine it.
There's a V8 engine there, and their name is Monogatari. But yeah, it's I feel like people have been playing around him really well. We've seen one series where he's had pop-off moments, another series where it didn't work out that well. But even then, it was just kind of because, this whole Twitch situation really fucked him over.
Yeah.
This fellow. Oh my god. Guys, it was me. I played Zaheen. Guys, did you see this? Nice. All right. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. Is there? Oh my god. You know what we should host?
Huh.
Oh my gosh.
I was looking around at all of the other ones.
We should host. We should send everybody. So it's really late for everybody. Go send them to Lo-Fi Girl to listen to lo-fi hip hop radio beats to relax and study to. That would be fire. But anyway, thank you everybody so much for watching. We are the late night stream, so this is it from us. Thank you and goodbye.